Okay. Hey everyone, this is Pretty Tarot here, and I am doing the this last week here in September from the 26th going into October 3rd, and this is a general reading, and I'm just going to do, this is going to be one long video for each zodiac sign. So I'm going to go each zodiac sign one at a time. It's going to be, I'm going to start with Libra. Hey, you guys. Do I look like let me see if I can rotate. Can you tell me if this video looks like it's sideways or not, or whatever? Let me fix that. Oops. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Hey Lane. Hey Kiki. Olivia. I'm glad to see you guys. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just been a lot going on. I've been on like a vacation, and then I haven't been so well and stuff like that. Can you guys tell me if this video looks like it is... Does this video look like it's sideways? Or does it look like it's sitting right, upright? No, yeah, my mom is she's doing a whole lot better. Does this look right? Oh, crap. Okay, perfect. Okay. You know, normally I have my stand and everything, and I normally pre-record these, and when I pre-record them, they don't look anything like this. So it's normally horizontal, but it's all good. So, yeah, so like I was saying before, this is, you can call this, I guess, a weekly reading, and I'm going to do all the zodiac signs. So I'm going to go one sign at a time, in which I'll start out with Libra, and then I'll do Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, of course, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and then Virgo. So that's the order I'm just going to do it in. It's going in order, and I'm just going to start with Libra, and I'll end with Virgo. And it's a general reading. However, it can apply to any area of your life that is significantly going on right now. So it can apply to your love life. It can apply to jobs, career, finances, family, you know, health, whatever is going on, okay? And yes, it can apply to not only your sun sign, but it can also apply to your rising, your moon. And for me personally, I feel like if you have like a Venus and Mars that has the same sign, you know, like I have a Virgo, Venus, and Mars, and I know somebody that has a Leo, Venus and Mars, and I know somebody that's got their Taurus, Venus and Mars, and you know, I find that the readings can relate that way as well, okay, depending on what's really going on and what area of your life you're trying to relate this to. So notice the chat, it appears for me and then it disappears after a while, so I may not see all of your comments all the time or whatever, but you know, I will check from time to time. Okay, so starting with Libra here, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And I have another deck of cards that I might introduce. I might not introduce them, just because I'm still learning those other cards, and I'm finding that I get different messages with them. But okay, so I'm shuffling for Libra and see what you guys got going on right now. To all the Libras, it is Libra season. If the video breaks up, it may be because of the internet connection, but it won't be anything I can do about it. Shuffling for Libras. Libra. What's going on for Libra? Going from September 26th today all the way till October 3rd. All right. Okay, Libra. So what you guys got going on for this week, going all the way, like I said, from September 26th into October 3rd, it looks like you guys charge and taking control because you got the Emperor here, and of course that's like empowering yourselves. So this is an empowerment moment or time, guys, in which you are some of you may just be looking, make some tough choices and make some tough calls on something that's going on in your life. And you probably are going to be using your experience and your wisdom or whatever, you know, to really assess things. And even with things you're not sure, you're going to seek out some kind of counsel or some kind of advice from someone that you trust, so that you can make make a decision that you need to make, or do some things you need to do and really take charge and take control with your situation that's been going on. And, you know, like I said, make a tough call, a tough choice. So it's an empowering situation to be in, really, if you ask me, because the Emperor is a very empowered person. That's empowered energy. But what may be affecting this for Libra, it looks like some of you guys are just either worried about some things or having some kind of stress or anxiety. Some of you really could be like just not getting any rest at night or having sleepless nights, you know, due to a number of things. You know, some of you really could also be dealing with sadness or depression, or just be in your head about something, or really worried about something. Whatever the case is, something's getting you. I also feel like some of you may have messed up, is what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you may have messed up and kind of made some kind of mistake that you regret, or have some regrets about something. Because if you look at this person here, they got their hands right there. Oops. If you can see them, they got their hands right there. They're over their forehead, like, why did I do that? What did I do that for? Kind of thing. So that may also be what some of you are dealing with. And this may be the reason why you guys need to kind of take charge, take control, and really make some tough calls or tough choices or whatever. What's hanging over the situation is there's a burden. Okay, you guys something's weighing on you, or you have some kind of burden. Something's tough to manage or deal with here. What's underlying the situation is this new start or this new beginning. And this could be a new job, a new location, making a new move or something. Or it could be starting of a new project, maybe even a new relationship. Whatever it is, it's something that I feel like you'd be passionate about. Something that really matters to you. And I kind of want to, normally I don't do this typically with all these signs I have to do, but I'm going to go ahead and do 3 cards just to get a little bit more clarity. Okay, in regards to this new start, this new beginning, whatever it may be, like I said, it could be a new job, it could be a new career, it could be a new move, new location, new relationship, whatever it is. In regards to this, you know, it's like you guys have something that you're ready to move on. You're ready to seek better. You're walking away from something, or you're anticipating walking away from something, or you thinking about it, or you want to. And, you know, some things may take off really quickly or really fast or whatever. And it's pending upon some sort of success that you desire, some sort of victory, some sort of win here. This also could be related to some sort of travel for business, or some kind of travel period for whatever reason. In the recent past here, over the past few weeks, and it could also been the past few months or whatever, with the Two Swords, you guys were really guarded about something. Either really guarded and trying to protect yourself, or just really unsure of where you're going or where you're headed. And some of you may feel like you couldn't see ahead, or whatever. But with that card, that usually signifies you really need to like take and see things, because sometimes with the Two Swords, it's not seeing things only because you're burying your head in the sand and you don't want to see things. And that could be the case for some of you, okay? Some of you, you really could just be guarded or whatever, and just because you don't know what's coming up, you don't know what to expect, or you just feel guarded, okay? But you got the Empress in the present position, in which this is seeing things come together. So this week, some of you may already be seeing things come together, or you want to see things come together, seeing things come to fruition. Some of you could be finally seeing things work out. Some of you could be getting some kind of news as well. Whatever the case is, if there's something that you put effort into, or any hard work into, any investments or whatever, you're going to see, or you are starting to see some of those investments pay off, or some of that hard work pay off, or, whatever efforts you put in is finally starting to show or bear fruit or whatever. And this is regarding having it all, or having it together. For some of you, it could be about a happy, loving family, or just contentment, or, like I said, just having it all, whatever it is that you feel having it all is. But some of you feel restricted, or tied up, or limited, or like there's something you can't get out of. Maybe it's just you feeling limited and restricted emotionally, or psychologically, or mentally, or whatever, okay? And it's regarding, of course, some sort of partnership, friendship, relationship. It could be an acquaintance or something that you have to do work with, or business with, or coworker or something. But this also could be reconciliation, or, kiss and make up, or you realize that you have something to offer one another, or you have something to gain or benefit here. It could be an agreement still, once again, or some kind of contract arrangement. But for some of you, this could be just a relationship or whatever, or a friendship, a bond, something. Okay, so that's what this is regards to, with seeing things come together, seeing things come to fruition. For this week, either this is already happening, or it's going to happen. What you guys are concerned about is feeling like there's a loss. You either missed out, some of you feel like, or some of you feel like there's a loss, or some of you may feel like you wasted your time. Some of you may feel some sort of regret, or some sort of remorse, or something, or some sort of disappointment, whatever the case may be. But it really is crying over spilt milk, because if this person looks behind them, while there's spilt milk there, whatever, there's still 2 full cups of milk there, wine, or whatever you want to call it. And all they have to do is just turn around and look and see, hey, all is not a loss, actually. There still are options, or there's still a chance, or whatever this could be. But the concern is you're feeling like it's a loss, or, regrets, remorse, but it really doesn't have to be, or really isn't necessarily, if you can just look on the brighter side or look at the glass half full instead of half empty. You know, just change your perspective, okay? Because perception is everything. The outside influence you guys have going on right now of your situation is something is coming to an end, or there is some sort of transformation going on, or some sort of transition that needs to be made or is being made. So either someone is transitioning, some of you may be transitioning, or something is transitioning for you, or something's changing for you guys. Whether you realize it or not, that's influencing your situation, or there's something coming to an end. And of course, I never ignore anything that pops out. This is regarding either you guys coming into focus and, you know, focusing on what really matters and, you know, really thinking things through and cutting away what no longer serves you. Or this is another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's one or the other. That this ending or this transitioning or change is coming about. And it's related to happiness, your happiness, joy, possibly children or a child. But you have too many, either too many options, too many ideas, or too many ideals. Foggy, you know, your thinking could be foggy. Your judgment possibly could be clouded. You know, you could be really just overwhelmed with too many things on your plate as well, okay, in regards to this. You guys expect that, you know, things will, like whatever seeds you've planted, whatever you've invested your time, effort, and energy into, you guys are expecting that it will pay off eventually, that it will grow. However, you guys may be feeling like things are slow and it's going to take time. And you may realize it's going to take time, and you may be willing to wait that out or whatever, you know. For some of you, you may be expecting, like I said, it could, yeah, some of you are knowing it could take a while. Things could take a while. Your challenge, though, that is that you guys probably either need to work on this whatever this is going on in your situation, or you want to work on it, but maybe it's a struggle or for whatever reason. But you guys probably either need to, like I said, or want to work on it, but maybe, like I said, it's a hassle, it's a struggle. Maybe you feel like you don't have it in you to do it, or the time, the energy, or effort, or whatever. But that is the challenge that you guys are facing this week. Now, in regards to what's coming up this week and possibly over the next few weeks, there's an earth sign here. And that could be a Capricorn, that could be a Taurus, it could also be a Virgo. And if it's not someone who is an earth sign or has earth in the placements of their chart, like their moon, rising, or Venus or Mars or something, then it's someone who could possibly, it's someone who could be stable, secure, down to earth. They have them, you know, they have themselves together. They could be independent, grounded. You know, they may even have money or good finances or whatever, or have themselves together. They could be nurturing. They possibly be kids. They also could possibly be someone that's a little stubborn as well. Someone who's green or earthy. So if it's not, you know, like I said, earth sign, then it's someone with those characteristics. But this is who's coming up in this week, if they're not already presenting themselves, okay? Possibly the next few weeks, but I'm just trying to focus on this week. And of course, I'm pulling 3 cards to get more details on that. It's about either this, you know, you feel like you need to take a rest or take a break from maybe dealing with this person because it's been too much and it's just been stressing you out or wearing you out or maybe hurting you or a burden in some form. Or maybe you just need to take a vacation, period. But it's about taking a break or taking a rest with this person because there's a need to regain balance, or you want to get what it is you feel you deserve, but maybe you feel like that's just not going to happen right now. But I feel like this is more about regaining balance, restoring your balance. And then you feel like at that point, then you feel like you can make a move, meaning take some sort of action, okay? Because you feel like you need to recharge your batteries, you know, restore your energy, rejuvenate, refresh, because you need a break in regards to whoever this person may be, okay? In the outcome, Libra, you guys have the Nine of Cups. This is getting your wish, getting whatever it is you desire, getting whatever it is that you want. And so that is an awesome outcome. And I feel like, you know, Libras are really, I feel like that's an ideal card to get in your outcome. So that's great. You guys are going to get what it is you want, get whatever it is you're wishing for, hoping for. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of quick advice cards for you guys. And then I'm going to move on to Scorpio. This will post later. So if you guys feel like you just can't sit through this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? It'll post later. Libras, of course, is the most extended because this is Libra season. All the others are going to be just a little bit more brief. And I will be doing the October readings and stuff, in which those would be the normal length, and those would be separate videos. All right, so Libra, it looks like you guys got Three of Air here, and you got, I want to say this is the Judgment card, but typically Three of Air, Three of Swords is heartbreak, disappointment in a situation. But this card indicates, it says, great sadness, take time to heal. There's a need to forgive yourself and others. And then you have the Renewal card, in which this card advises you to review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. This card is also about seeing the truth. You know, maybe some details or some facts are going to be coming out that you need to see if it hasn't already or whatever. And that's from the During Virtue Angel cards. And what do we have here for Libra from this deck? I'm moving a little slow today, but it's okay. All right. You guys got the Unconditional Love card, okay? That card very much so is just, I don't know, that card is advising you guys to just love people unconditionally, no matter what's going on. Love yourselves unconditionally. Approach the situation without conditions, without restrictions, without saying, well, I'm only going to accept this or accept that person or deal with this person or this situation under this circumstance. You know, some of you may be experiencing this kind of awareness or this kind of epiphany or whatever, or just dealing with that, whereas others, you could be just seeking unconditional love. But I'm actually going to clarify that real quick, actually. I'm going to put all the rest of these back in the deck to get more clarity. Some of you, I feel like, also could really be like, because I'm looking, the more I look at this card, if you can look at it right there, there's a child there. There's a child there. And I feel like this person is embracing this child. Some of you could be like really desiring to have a child because you want to experience unconditional love. Because if you really think about it, children and parents, there is this thing of unconditional love. You know, that's universal. some of you could be needing to connect with your parents, your mom or your dad or something like that. Okay. In clarifying this, though, something's really hanging in a balance for you guys. Like, you guys are just trying to hang in there, or you're waiting for just something to come through, or you know, you're waiting for this other shoe to drop. Okay, moving on from that. I have a couple more cards I'm gonna pull for you guys, and then I'm moving forward to the next one. Oh. Here we go. One that popped. Cards that pop mean something. And it says there's something better, okay? There's something better. You guys will know how that resonates with you, that there's something better. In Libra, you guys have accept love, okay? So be open to accepting love, however it comes from whoever it comes from. Don't be closed off. Some of you may be closed off. And, you know, I know I said that was the last one, but I'm going to pull a love card for you guys, too. And that's the one that fell. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, you know, for those of you who are dealing with some kind of love life situation, others of you, this may not pertain to that at all. But for those of you who are, it's unrequited love. It's not balanced. For whatever reason, either you don't feel the same way about this person that you're dealing with this week, or they don't feel the same way about you. So take that into account. All right, moving on to Scorpio. And like I said, this is going to be quicker for all the other signs. I was spending all that time on Libra because it is their season. So once again, happy birthday to all the Libras out there. Now I'm doing Scorpio for this week, September 26th to October 3rd. And I had one to pop out, actually two to pop out. So I'm going to go ahead and, Scorpio, you guys may be focused on trying to do the right thing or take the orthodox, approach to dealing with things this week, and it's related to your happiness, okay? Those two popped out. I always go along with cards that pop out because that is spirit saying, hey, you need to pay attention to this. That's way too many. If I get four to pop out, I'm not. But I have to get that energy out and get the Scorpio energy there. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, so Scorpio, you guys this week may be dealing with some disappointments, okay? Some of you may be dealing with heartbreak, or some of you may also be dealing with health issues possibly as well. Some of you may need to get a procedure done. But like I said, some of you could be dealing with heartbreak or struggling with some things emotionally, okay? Disappointed for whatever reason. And what may be affecting this here is you guys either need to gain control here of either your emotions or the situation here. So you need to, some of you may need to just pull back with whatever's going on. Pull back, you know, regain your control, regain your strength. Some of you may need to have some courage to speak your truth or something. I don't know, but pull easy when it lands mouth. But I feel like for some of you, you need to rein pull back from whatever's going on. Some of you may have allowed yourselves to get too far in or too deep in. And what's hanging over the situation is some of you may be juggling some things, or you could be juggling responsibilities, juggling finances, juggling people, juggling situations, juggling jobs, whatever it is, juggling options and choices. Whatever the case is, you're doing a juggling act, and some of you, it could be robbing Peter to pay Paul. Others of you, it really could just be you got a lot on your plate and you're trying to do this balancing act to keep everything going and to make things work out. However, you may also be missing out on some things as well because you're too occupied with juggling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's hanging over your situation. What's underlying the situation is here. Some of you are really trying to stay on top of things, stay on top of the competition. Some of you are really trying to hold your own, staying your ground, okay, that kind of thing. And that's what's underlying the situation. I'm going to go ahead and pull these other cards here. In regards to the recent past, so this could have been over the past few weeks or the past few months, you guys probably had, you guys were probably having a good time. You guys probably were celebrating or had something to celebrate. Some of you could have gotten some good news. There's a small percentage of you that could have heard about a pregnancy or got pregnant or something. But this is having a good time, good news, that kind of thing or whatever. And that's over, like I said, last few weeks or last few months or whatever. But in this current moment in this week or whatever, you guys are dealing with your past, okay? So it's either someone from the past or a past situation here, or just something is coming back to haunt you guys, or just something just comes. Some of you may also be like nostalgic as well, you know? What you're concerned about is some of you may have hang-ups that you're struggling to deal with. Some of you could be waiting something out, waiting for something to come through. Some of you could just be hanging in there, you know, like really trying to hang in there. Some of you could just be hung up on something or just really in limbo, you know. Some of you could be waiting for the other shoe to drop, and that's what you guys are concerned about there. Your outside influence of your situation is this fire sign. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, okay? And if this is either someone who has like a sun sign, Leo, or it is in the placements of their chart. So it could be rising, it could be the moon sign, it could be either Venus and Mars, or it could be the sun sign. And if it's not a fire sign, then this is someone who comes off as, I don't want to say the word smug, but they could also be smug. They could be confident. They could be arrogant, but they can also be sociable. They could be very chatty. They could be very charismatic, warm, bold, you know, that kind of thing. Someone who is in charge, dominant, or domineering. Someone who also may be a boss or something like that, or a business person or something like that, okay? And they're the outside influence of your situation here, okay? They have carry some kind of influence here of your situation. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards on that because it's a little, I'm kind of curious about those details. And it looks like they are being observant in their, either you're being observant of this person or they're being observant of you, watching, spying, really paying attention kind of thing. And it's about either some sort of desire for recognition with this person or vice versa, or being seen, heard, you know, paid attention to, or a desire for consistency or recognition for a job well done, meaning them giving you credit or you giving them credit for the good that they do or whatever value that they bring to the table or whatever it is that they're putting in, okay, into the situation. but feeling left out in the cold with them, or them feeling left out in the cold with you, you know, being down and depressed about this, or just, you know, outright not feeling well. You know, some of you could not be feeling well and feeling sick or whatever, but in regards to this, or this person could be feeling sick or something, but this is feeling left out in the cold, okay, in regards to them, or they could be feeling this way with you. But there's no need to, because if these two people look behind them, there is you see those church windows, that's a place of refuge. You know, they could easily go inside and seek out refuge, seek out help, seek out kindness and generosity from, you know, I feel like with this person or whatever, okay? So you guys kind of expect that you just need to just take some time to go within and really think, you know, about things, and think about your situation, and really just meditate. You know what I'm saying? Meditate on some things, just, you know, regain some sort of insight or awareness into the situation. Now, your challenge here is you really want to get what it is that you want. You really want your wish to come true, your desire to come true. You really want to get what it is that you want, but you may not be getting it for whatever reason, okay? And that could be causing you disappointment, frustration, heartbreak, or a hassle or issues. Now, what's interesting is I just did the reading for Libra, in which in their current situation, they got the same person that popped up in their reading in the current position. This is also like current going into future. So this is like what's coming up. Okay, Libra got the same thing as you, Scorpio, and this is either an earth sign, which could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Or, you know, I mean, if it's either a sun sign for them, or like I said, they could have, you know, earth signs in the placements of their chart, like their moon, their rising, Venus or Mars or whatever. So they're either, like I said, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or have it in the placements of their chart, or there's someone who appears to be stable, secure, they have money or whatever, or they know how to manage money, they're well organized, you know, they're nurturing, down to earth, stable, earthy. They could possibly be stubborn, but they could be someone who also they manage things well. They could be a parent figure, meaning either, you know, your parent or someone who has kids, and they are in the present going into the future position for this week. So they either already, of course, I gotta pull 3 cards on that just to get more clarity on this person here. But I find that really interesting that both Libra and Scorpio have the same person there. But let's see who this is. This person also could be hardworking as well. Like I said, there's different characteristics that they can go by if they do not fit being an earth sign. Okay. Interesting again. Libra got this as well, except in the third position. This is regarding a relationship, a friendship, acquaintanceship, could be a partnership for whatever reason. This could be reconciliation, forgiveness, working things out, or actually a relationship or something, or coming together, an agreement, a contract, an arrangement or something. And there's a choice that needs to be made, or a decision that needs to be made between one thing or the other, or one option or the other, or one person or the other. Whatever the case, there's a decision that needs to be made. And because there's a new valuable beginning, or a new valuable relationship, job, career, opportunity to come out of this. This also could be some large sum of money that comes out of whatever this decision is regarding this partnership, relationship, contract, business, forgiveness, reconciliation, whatever it may be, okay? Whatever it is, it's, like I said, it's something of large value, okay? It holds a lot of value to you for whatever reason, and it could be new, you know, or a new start, a relationship, job, career, whatever it is, even a business, whatever it is. You guys will know how this relates to you on an individual basis, okay? Now, that's what's coming up, or, you know, or that's already going on, because in a week, there's not a whole lot of time to really, for things to unfold. It's either already unfolded or unfolding, or going to pretty soon in a few days. Now, the outcome you guys have, Scorpio, is you will see things come together. You will see things come to fruition. You will get what it is that you feel like you put effort into. You will get it back out, you know. So whatever it is you feel you deserve because of the efforts that you put in, you're going to see the payoffs of that, okay? You're going to be able to harvest that. So that's a really good card to get. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a couple of cards here as well, but it's possibly good to take forever, right? And I probably should have said this from the beginning. If you guys can timestamp when this is all over with, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I'll be honest, I'm not going to do timestamping. I'm just not. I'm not going to have the energy or the time to really do it. So I appreciate you guys. If you timestamp the reading, it will be much appreciated. Ooh, I'm getting sloppy with these cards here. And there's one to pop. Four of Fire. Okay, Four of Fire, Four of Wands. That card typically relates to engagement. It relates to a celebration or a marriage. And the advice that you guys have with this card is contentment. You know, you have contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life. The successful completion of a project could result from that, okay? So like I said, for some of you, it could indicate celebration coming up. I don't know, I keep hearing anniversary for some of y'all. An engagement or a marriage or something like that is also possible for a few of you. Not all of you, but... Okay. But you guys have some sort of risk, though. You guys have some sort of risk or something that you know you're going to really have to give up something else in order to gain something better, is what I get for some of you. But you guys know that there's some risk involved in whatever it is that is to be gained. So I guess I'm going to say don't be afraid to take that risk. It could very well be worth it. But if some of you are aware that it may not be worth it, definitely assess that. Definitely assess it. But you guys know there's some risk involved. That one wanted to jump out. The angels say there's no need to worry. I'm going to go with this one because that fell right on out. You know I don't ignore cards. This card says put others first, Scorpio. Put others first. You know, being selfless can actually help you gain respect, kindness, and generosity from others. And I'm getting that risk is what you guys may be struggling to deal with. Like maybe you don't trust someone, or you're not sure that things are really going to pan out the way you think it will. But you got the advice there. Don't worry. Don't worry. It may very well pay off. Take the risk. But you guys are responsible for whatever choices you make, regardless of this reading, okay? So know that much. Don't take my word for it. Okay. I'm shuffling here, and I probably should already say it. I'm shuffling for Sagittarius. Okay? So that's who I'm shuffling for next. This is who I am about to do the reading for. Ooh. Please timestamp. And also, if anybody's interested in a personal reading, visit my website, prettytarot.com, and later on, when you check the description or read the comments, you will see also a link there where you can get more info on how and where to get a reading. Otherwise, I appreciate those of you who have actually booked readings with me. I did take the prices down because a couple of you were concerned that you couldn't afford the readings at the prices they were. So it's actually kind of a sale in this moment or whatever. But okay, Sagittarius. Right now, you guys are concerned about your stability and your security. You could be concerned about your independence and the need to go on your own or be on your own. So some of you could be single right now, or some of you could be going on your own to work on some things or to do some things or do a project, whatever it is. Some of you really could be focused on your stability and your security. Some of you could just be doing really well right now and just really counting your coins and stuff, because this person is very secure and they have themselves together and they took their time to work on whatever their projects or businesses or whatever it was that has paid off for them. Okay, so like I said, you guys could be concerned about your stability, security, your money, your finances, and how well you're doing. Some of you could be doing well, and what may be affecting this is that you guys either are ready to celebrate or desire to celebrate. You could be experiencing some kind of joy and abundance and happiness. You guys could be possibly engaged or getting married, or you got something to celebrate, okay? Or you desire to have something to celebrate or whatever this is. I'm trying to feel like I'm getting something else for you guys coming through, but what's hanging over the situation here? You guys got either some kind of valuable communication that you are anticipating or that is coming through, or you're anticipating some little sum of money coming through. Could be a promotion, a raise, or some kind of windfall of some kind. There's some kind of, like I said, valuable communication that you're anticipating, or some kind of money that you're anticipating coming through. And that's what's hanging over the situation. What's underlying the situation here, you guys have some decisions to make. You have something to decide. This card also can represent frustration and passion and anger, but I feel like this is more about you guys having a decision to deal with or handle or make, okay? And in the recent past, over the past few weeks, maybe even the past few months, you guys were trying to smooth things out or work things out, or things really did smooth out and work out, okay? So things may have been rough, but things look like they had starting to get better over the past few weeks or the past few months, okay? So going from a rough situation to things getting better. And in this current moment, you guys are winning without having to fight or have a hassle, or you want to win without having to fight or go through a hassle, okay? You want to get what it is you want without having to go through any changes, if you got, so some of you either, like I said, are winning and getting what it is you want without having to fight or go through changes, or you want to get what it is you want without having to go through changes, okay? What you're concerned about is you want to know the truth. You want to see some details come forth. You want to see some kind of information come through, or you are seeing information come through and you are seeing the truth. Or some of you may be concerned about seeing things for the way they really are. Now the outside influence of the situation is something's coming to an end, or there is some sort of transformation going on, or there is a transition or some changes being made. You guys expect to, do the right thing, take the high path, take the moral path, You expect to go with your values and stand by them or whatever, or just, you know, make this orthodox choice or whatever. But you expect to do the right thing or whatever in regards to the situation, or you expect someone's going to do the right thing in the situation, or the right choice is going to be made. Your challenge here is you guys really would like to, you know, you really want somebody to show some kind of kindness, generosity, or be giving in some kind of form here, because this card is all about charity and, you know, giving and receiving kind of thing, you know, kindness and someone being nice and generous or whatever. And this also could be someone giving you some money as well, okay, that you could also be experiencing as a challenge. Like, I feel like some of you have, this also could be about value as well, receiving something of value. But for some of you, this feels like it's, you guys are expecting some money or something. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong about that, but if it's not money, then you're expecting to receive something of some sort of value. Because like I said, these readings can relate to any area of your life. Love life, friendships, family, you know, jobs, career, money, whatever, health, okay? In the current to future situation. So now and moving into the next few days, ending in this week, you guys got some sort of relationship here to pop up, or some kind of reconciliation, forgiveness, or someone making an offer that, you know, you feel like will be beneficial to both parties or all parties involved. Oops. I'm going to pull 3 cards on that just to get a little bit more details real quick. And regarding this, there's some sort of communication that could affect the way you feel, or some kind of offer in some form that may be coming through, but you feel restricted or tied into something that you feel you cannot get out of. But really, this is more of a mental feeling or distraction or psychological. Some of you, it may be very well that you just can't get out of something, or you feel tied up or restricted in something for whatever reason. But like I said, there's an offer that is definitely going to come through, and it's going to change the way you guys feel. So either this is already going on, or this is coming up in this week. Between September 26th and October 3rd. You guys have an outcome of seeing things come together in terms of your ships are going to come through. So that's a great outcome for Sagittarius. Whatever it is you guys are really hoping for to come through here, be it some money or an offer, a gesture, whatever it is, it's coming through, okay, this week. I would say if not this week, then at least give the next 2 weeks is what I keep doing for you guys. But this is more about this week. All right, what advice can I get for Sagittarius? And I'm going to go with the cards that popped out. That's a spirit guide. You got life experience card here. The advice of that card is a significant life event could be coming up. And like I said, that 4 of Wands appeared. That could be a marriage or engagement, proposal, or something that strikes up joy, abundance, and happiness, or affects your joy, abundance, and happiness. But it also says a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings, Sagittarius. So that's what the angel cards are advising you guys. And, oh, that fell out. So I had 2 cards that fell out here from this other deck for Sagittarius here. You guys got a pleasure card and the competition card. Now the pleasure card here, it's all about enjoying yourself, taking time to relax, enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy life. Some of you could be getting some or something. some of you could really just feel, like I said, you either need to enjoy yourself, you either need to have a good time, or some of you really are experiencing that. Okay. And then the competition card you have here, some of you may have some sort of competition, or some of you may be feeling competitive, okay, in regards to your situation, and that's what's being pointed out. So some of you, I guess you may have to, some of you either maybe feeling like you have to fight for whatever it is that you are wanting, or some of you are battling to get what it is that you want. Or you got somebody that's trying to one-up you or something or whatever. But you still had a good reading, in which it shows that your ships will come in, your ships will come through. So nobody's going to stop you from whatever this is that you are hoping to come through or desire. And you got the perfect timing card. Okay, so the events that are going on right now, it's all in perfect timing. So whatever this is you're anticipating, it's coming in perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, just know that when it does come through, it's going to come through. No need to worry about how soon or not. Okay, that's way too many cards popping. I don't do that many cards popping. One last shuffle with that. Okay. And you are not afraid. Okay? You're not afraid. You guys are being courageous this week, or you have courage. You're not worried because you guys feel like you have faith here, because this is David and Goliath, you know. Some of you guys may be definitely taking on something that feels larger than life, or larger than you, or you know, something that is massive, but you're going to overcome it, and it's not going to be such a big deal in terms of you winning or achieving or overcoming the obstacle. Okay. All right. So moving forth here, and you know, I just thought about something. For those of you, like I said, who are experiencing any, where this reading is resonating with your love life, I forgot to pull one for Scorpio, and I'm going to pull one here for Sagittarius. So I'm going to pull one for Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpios. Scorpio, you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? So keep that in mind, Scorpio, in regards to everything that happened with your reading. I apologize that I'm just now remembering this. Sagittarius, I'm going to pull one for you as well, and then I'm going to move on. Ooh, Sagittarius got two. Sagittarius got, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and then others of you, this is interesting, finances and career. Now, I knew this reading had something relating for some of you with finances and career. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. Now, I just did Sagittarius, and so far I've done Libra, I've done Scorpio, I've done Sagittarius. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on and do Capricorn. So I'm shuffling for Capricorn for September 26th to October 3rd. This is a weekly. Please timestamp. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, I did take my prices down because there was a lot of you that were concerned that the prices were just not in your range. So it's like a sale or whatever. So visit my website, prettytarot.com. And later on when this video posts, when it's done, you can look at my comments section. I'll pin it at the top. More information on how you can get a personal reading. So this is Capricorn I'm on, and then next will be Aquarius. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. you are experiencing a desire for contentment and success and having it all, or some of you are dealing with family matters and issues, whether things are going well or not. Okay, and what may be affecting this situation is you guys feel left out in the cold, down and out, depressed. Some of you may not be well. You know, some of you could be struggling as well, whether that's financially or just struggling with something, period. And what's hanging over the situation, Capricorn, is you really want to see things come together. You really want to see things come to fruition. You really want to see your efforts and your time and your investments that you put in. You want to see the fruits of your labor, or see things work out to your benefit, where you're seeing what you put your efforts in is coming back to you, okay? Underlying the situation is you guys are, like I said, dealing with disappointment, heartbreak, hassles or whatever. Some of you could be some health issues, or a procedure needs to be done or whatever. But this is mostly about disappointment and heartbreak or whatever. In the recent past, you guys have, you probably had a new start or a new beginning, that either was a new job or a new career, a new business. It could be also that you may have had a new relationship or something of some sort of value. There was either a concern about this like a large sum of money that you received, or that came through, or that you were wanting to come through, or something as well. And that's what you guys have been dealing with over the last few weeks, maybe even the last few months. It's like this new valuable start, or this new valuable beginning in some area of your life, or some large sum of money or something that was something you were dealing with or focused on. Right now, it looks like you still are focused on or about some sort of something of value, whether it's communication, something, some sort of valuable communication coming through. You're either anticipating it or wanting it, or you're expecting some sort of money to come through. And it looks like, actually, it looks like you guys are also concerned, like I said, you guys are concerned about some sort of offer being made, some sort of offer being received, or some sort of offer being made, and that can change the way you feel. So it looks like Capricorn, really this week, your focus is something that you're anticipating that you want. For some of you, I feel, or I'm hearing that you guys feel like something is owed to you or whatever. The outside influence of the situation is you guys really are taking some time to really think introspectively, really meditate on some things, really just think about some stuff, okay? You're expecting some sort of earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and if they are not a earth sign or someone who has this in the placement of their chart, then it is someone who they could be someone who, like I said, they manage money well. They may have money. They may be well-to-do. They organize well. They could be a business owner or somebody who has business dealings. They could be a parent figure, whether it's your parent or someone who has kids. They could be stubborn. They also could be down to earth, earthy, you know, nurturing, that kind of thing. But they're definitely someone who, they're in charge and control in some form. They got themselves together, you know, or they come off as having themselves together if it's not an earth sign. So it's either earth sign or someone who has those characteristics. So Capricorn turns Virgo, or someone with it in the placements of their chart, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, or whatever, if not the sun sign or those other, you know, characteristics or whatever. Now, I kind of want to go ahead and pull 3 cards on this, but this is somebody that you're anticipating here this week dealing with. That's what you're expecting, and I'm going to pull 3 cards on that real quick. This popped out. It looks like in your dealings with them, it's about getting what it is that you want, without having to go through any changes or hassles, winning without having to go through any changes or hassles in regards to them. Winning by default or whatever. But it seems like you have clouded judgment, or they may have clouded judgment. Not thinking straight, not thinking clearly, have too many ideas or too many ideals, too many things on the plate, whatever the case is. Fantasizing too much either, probably. But, you know, it's about seeing the truth of the matter, or seeing the truth of things, or details really coming out, and truth coming forth, and seeing things for the way they really are in regards to this person, okay? Your challenge here, though, Capricorn, this week is you're really trying to make some things happen, or you want to make some things happen. You want to kind of empower yourself, and you want, you know, you're maybe trying to use whatever you have at your disposal to make things happen, but it may be trying for you. It may be difficult or a struggle for you. Now, what you guys have coming up here, if it isn't already happening in this present moment, because I said this is the future position, this is like you guys may be feeling cheated. Hustled is what I'm hearing for some of you. Hassled, taken for granted, taken advantage of, like somebody took something they really shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? So either this is what's being experienced or what you're feeling like, or this is what's coming up. So be wary or be careful of that. That's someone trying to like really get over. Some of you may be feeling like someone's trying to get over on you. I'm also hearing that for some of you guys. And I had 2 cards to pop. And so it's going to be about needing to take charge, take control, make the tough calls or decisions that you really need to make, you know, in your situation here. And you may need to go ahead and take a break, take a rest from this disappointment, this hassle, heartbreak, or in regards to your health issues, you may need to take a break or get a procedure done or something. It's going to be different for how this resonates with each one of you. And this is Capricorn I'm on. After this, I'm doing Aquarius, because I'm doing these in order, you guys. I'm doing them in order. I started with Libra. I did Scorpio, did Sagittarius, doing Capricorn now. But you're going to stay on top of things. You're going to hold your own. You're going to stay on top of the competition, okay? In regards to this hassle or being hustled, or someone trying to take advantage or take you for granted, or whatever this is. In the outcome of the situation, you guys got this thing where things may feel like a delay, or things may look like they're going to take a while, or it may feel like things are taking too long, or things moving slowly forward, or slow growth or whatever. Some of you may be feeling, you know, may end up feeling like things are stagnant and there's no growth. But the truth of the matter is, when you plant any seeds or invest in anything, it takes time to see that investment grow. It takes time to see things really come to fruition, you know. So, my personal advice to you is to try to have patience, but do what it is that you need to do, you know, in a situation or whatever, in order to make sure that you're not being hustled or taken advantage of or taken for granted. You know, do stay on top of things or whatever. So now I'm pulling advice cards for Capricorn here real quick. Unless one pops, and if one pops, then I'm going to go with it. And there was a couple that tried to pop. You know what? This one card is just sitting there. Okay, so that's the 3 of Fire. And honestly, that's a card of seeing your ships come through. So this card is indicating that your ships will come through or whatever. It also indicates abundance. Things look very good. Have patience. I already said that. Make long-term plans, okay? The other card you guys got, the Two of Air. The Two of Air is like the Two of Swords. That's all about a person trying to protect themselves. They're trying to guard themselves, shield themselves from any unexpected things that they don't want happening, or from anybody. You know, it's being guarded and trying to protect yourself from anybody taking advantage or whatever. It also can indicate burying your head in the sand, but in this case I feel like some of you could be burying your head in the sand, but some of you also could just be really trying to protect yourself because you can't see what's coming up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't see what's coming ahead. But the card says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, you're at a stalemate and pretending there is no problem. So for those of you who are really not acknowledging what's really going on in the situation, or ignoring the real details of the situation, don't do it. But for those of you, if you're aware that someone's trying to take advantage and you want to make sure they're not doing that, then do it as you need to do. Now, you got the Discipline card and you got the Leadership card. You got both of these, okay? And this makes a lot of sense because you had the Emperor to come up, and the Emperor is all about making the tough calls, making decisions. The Emperor leads. They are a leader. They are a boss. They make tough decisions and tough calls that a lot of people are not willing to make or afraid to make. And they take charge and they take control, you know, in a situation where they see it necessary, okay? So embrace that energy. Take the lead. Don't sit back and wait. You know, get hands-on, empower yourself. Do what it is that you need to do, or do what it is you can do to make some things happen. Now, you guys are trying to do that because you got the Magician card in the challenge position. So some of you may, like I said, are trying to take charge and take control and make some things happen with whatever you got going at your disposal. And it may be a struggle or hassle, but it's okay. Have patience with that and just don't give up, okay? Discipline, though. Some of you may need to go back to the drawing board. Some of you may need to do more research into whatever this is, or the situation, or the person. Some of you may need to really bone up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Maybe you need to study something. Maybe you need to go back to school. Maybe you need to bring your A game. Whatever it is, that's what that discipline is about. But for some of you, it literally may mean discipline, like you need to have better discipline in your situation, okay? This says choose a new direction. I feel like that goes very much hand in hand with the Discipline card. Like I said, some of you may need to go back to school, go back to the drawing board, do your research, investigate, whatever it is, though. You need to look for a new approach. Try a new approach. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting for you guys. So if you can't go in one door, maybe you can go in the side door, the back door, whatever it is that you're trying to gain, or win without, you know, losing out or going through too many changes. And there's a card at the top, so there's a spirit guide saying, pay attention to this, Capricorn. Spread the light. To me, that's spreading the knowledge, spreading awareness, spreading positivity, but that's also a leadership card. Once again, spreading the light, because spreading the light is literally lighting the way. That's a leadership type of behavior or characteristic. So you guys are really being called to action to really be a leader, step up, take charge, take control, do your thing. That's where your ultimate success is going to come with the situation. Don't be passive. Even if you encounter a wall or you're not sure what to do, keep trying. Just look for different ways to go about finding a solution or making things happen. And I'm going to pull a love card here real quick. Just to, you know, for those of you who may be relating this to your love life or whatever, or just, you know, if you want to know what's going on in your love life. And this is release your ex, okay? The time has come to clear your energy. So Capricorn, release your ex, clear that energy, okay? Let whoever that is go. You know, let it go. Let that situation go. Moving on to Aquarius. Okay, please make sure you guys timestamp, because I'm not going to do it. I don't have the time or the energy or patience to do it. Normally I don't do the readings this way. I'm doing it this way just because this is a weekly and I don't really have time to go into these individual videos this way. But when I do monthlies, I definitely do individual videos. So no worries. October's videos will be coming up, in which they'll be done individually. So I'm shuffling for Aquarius. So far I have done Libra, I have done Scorpio, I've done Sagittarius, and I just did Capricorn. Now I am on Aquarius. Hi you guys. I'm not really paying attention to the chat, but I appreciate that you guys are here. Okay, I really do. Much love to you all. And for those of you who are interested in a personal reading, you can visit my website, prettytarot.com. And later on, I'm going to post in the description and in comments. I'll pin a comment on how you guys get a personal reading. And I did take my prices down as like a temporary sale or whatever, because I did get some of you guys saying that you wish you could get a reading with me, but it was a bit pricey for you guys. So, no worries. All right, and I do appreciate those of you who have booked personal readings with me. And I appreciate all of you, really. Okay, Aquarius, right now, you guys are moving on because you're seeking better, okay? Or you're anticipating moving on to seek better if you're not already moving on to seek better. What may be affecting your situation is a water sign. So that could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. And if it's not a water sign or someone with water placements in their chart, like their rising sign, moon sign, Virgo, or Venus, then I'm sorry, I'm a little nasally. Then it is somebody who they could be in touch with their emotions, their feelings. They could be intuitive or psychic. They could be someone who also could be a little moody, dramatic, drama king, drama queen, no matter if it's a guy or male or not. They can also be someone who's caring, kind, nurturing, thoughtful, sweet, you know, as well. They also could be someone who likes to drink as well, okay? Whether they just enjoy a cup of wine, one beer, or they're just an alcoholic, whatever it may be. So it's either someone with all those characteristics or a few of them, or it is a water sign that is affecting your situation in which you're seeking to move on to seek better, or you're anticipating having to do so. What's hanging over the situation? You're trying to be optimistic, or you are optimistic. You expect good things. You're hopeful about something, okay? You could be hopeful about something better. But what's underlying the situation here is that you are trying to be patient, or you need to be patient, okay? And in the recent past position here, Aquarius, you guys, over the past few weeks or even maybe the past few months, you guys look like you're you were dealing with disappointment, a feeling of loss, some kind of loss, or some kind of feeling of regret. There's still two other options here. There's still 2 cups of milk. There's, but it's, you have to take and look at the situation in its entirety, in a 360. Turn around, stop grieving, stop crying over spilled milk is usually what this card indicates. But whatever the case, some of you guys feel like it's a loss, and some of you could have felt regret or whatever, or remorse over the last few weeks, okay? Well, like I said, I feel like it was lost. But currently though, Aquarius, you guys feel like you are really either being put through a hassle, something's a hassle, either way it go, or you're really on the defense about something in a situation or with someone. It could be some fights, quarrels, and it could be petty or it could be serious, but something's feeling like a hassle, or there's some petty fighting or quarreling, or just fighting, quarreling, period. And you really are just, some of you are on the defense or whatever. I'm actually, well, I want to pull 3 cards on that real quick. I want to pull 3 cards on okay, so in regards to this either this hassle or this fighting or this quarreling or whatever's going on. It's about getting what it is that you desire or what it is you want or what it is you're wishing for. But you really kind of have, you know, one or two paths you can take here. You know, you have one or two paths you can take that you have to decide between, or two choices to make, or whatever the case is. And things, you know, once you make that path, you choose the path or the direction you want to go, or whatever, things could really quickly take off. Once you make that choice or that decision or choose a path, it's probably more about choosing a path. Okay. You're concerned about receiving something, an offer, something that could change the way you feel, or someone making a gesture or something. The outside influence of your situation is you want to celebrate, or you are celebrating, or you have something to celebrate. You either want some good news, or some good news is coming through. For a small few of you, this could be about a pregnancy. Not all, but just a small few. But the outside influence is some sort of, like I said, celebration or some good news or having a good time as well. Either you desire that, or this is actually what's going on as an outside influence to your situation. Aquarius, you expect to see your ships come through. So whatever this is you are wanting, desiring, or concerned about, you're expecting it to come through one way or another, or somehow or whatever. Your challenge, though, is, you know, you kind of need to take some time to think, or take some time to be to yourself, or take some time to focus on yourself, okay? To go introspective. Really think about some things. You really need to think about some things first, right? But that may be a little, some of you may need to meditate on some things, right? But some of you may be struggling to do that, or feel like it's a hassle to do that. Sorry. I'm going to go get another stand, because the one I had, my child broke. I love him, but he broke my stand. So I'm having to do this the bootleg way. In the present, as well as current moment, in terms of what's coming up, this is like the future position for this week. And this is, you know, like I said, this reading is for September 26th going into October 3rd. You're going to either try to stay on top of things, or you're desiring to stay on top of things, or you're going to try to stay on top of the competition. You're going to hold your own, or you really want to hold your own, okay, in your situation here. Aquarius, your outcome, though, and like I said, things can, and don't take this hard with outcomes, because you have free will. And depending on what you do and how you go about your situation could change your outcome. But the outcome is you are going to kind of be, I feel like some of you are going to be in your head about things in your situation or whatever. Some of you could end up feeling stressed out, or depressed, sad, grieved over something. Some of you could also end up feeling like, why did I do that? You know, or feeling some sort of regrets or something still, but it just be taken to the third degree. Don't do this to yourselves. But I'm going to put up your cards on that. Like I said, please timestamp, you guys. But this is about feeling left out in the cold, feeling down and out. For some of you, this could be poor health or something as well. But you don't have to. If you look behind them, there's a church. Some of you, this could be about not having enough, or it's not enough, is also I'm getting for some of you. But they could just easily go inside that church instead of sitting out in that cold like that and receive some kind of help or something, you know? So like I said, it's about feeling like it's not enough, or like you don't have enough, or being down and out, or whatever, or just feeling left out in the cold. But like I said, that's on you. If you have, sometimes you have to speak up or go in. And you know, you need to make the right choice, do the right thing, take the high path, take the high road, you know, follow the advice of, you know, what would someone, you know, who you respect tell you to do, kind of thing. Do the right thing, make the right choice. You know, some of you maybe feel like that's what you need to do, and either have some discipline, or be bold or courageous, be brave. Some of you may need to pull easy wide in the lion's mouth or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Or some of you may need to just have some courage or whatever. Some of you need to rein back and pull in because you may be extending yourself too much. Okay? So this really is, I feel like for Aquarius here, you guys need to really take some time to think and focus on what is you really want, what is you really desire, what does you really need, and how can you go about that in a more positive way. Because you guys are dealing with some kind of hassle or some kind of struggle here, and some of you are feeling like there's a loss. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the advice for Aquarius here real quick. If any cards pop out, then I'll go with the cards that popped out. I'm talking a little bit too much. I really don't want this to go too long. Okay. You got the water sign here to pop right on back up for you guys. So whoever this is really a significant person influencing your situation. Like I said, if it's not a water sign, then it's somebody who meets those other characteristics. So that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or like I said, somebody who's in touch with their feelings, emotions. They could be psychic or intuitive. They could be somebody who, they could be moody, very emotional, drama queen, drama king, somebody who, they also might try to carry nurturing and sweet as well, or somebody who likes to drink, you know, or they enjoy drinking or whatever, or they may drink too much. So it's either someone with those characteristics or, like I said, a water sign. But this card, it advises, it says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Some of you could stand to do some charity work is also advice to that card. Okay, now you guys also have here, you got the denial card. Some of you are in denial about your situation. You're not really wanting to see things for the way they really are. You're not really accepting the truth of the matter. Some of you could be trying to cover your eye and see what it is you want to see, and that could be very well hurting you, you know, and that could be the struggle or the hassle or whatever. But be willing to see things for the way they really are. Don't cover your eyes. Don't deceive yourself, because that only hurts you in the end. You know, if it's about a person, people really are who they present themselves as. There's no need to make excuses for them. If it's a situation, you know, be willing to let it go if it's not serving your greater purpose. Now, you got the survival card. Some of you, you're hanging in there even though you may feel like you are on your own or by yourself in this boat. You know, somebody up there in the higher power authority is looking out for you. Even though you're surrounded by sharks, you're still protected. You're surviving. You will get through this, okay? Maintain your faith. Maintain your positivity. Maintain trying to be optimistic. You know, because I also have a feeling that some of you guys are trying to be positive no matter what it is that you're going through, no matter the hassles. Some of you are trying to be hopeful, positive, you know, have faith that things will work out, even though it feels like it's not, you know. That was one that popped, okay? So, abundance. You guys have this card here of abundance. So, you guys got something good coming your way. Some of you are, to me, abundance also means to just be blessed, okay? So, some of you are blessed in some sort of way already, or some of you will be blessed in some sort of way. Abundance is about, to me, like I said, blessings, where you're receiving good things, positive things, and probably lots of it, whatever this may be. And pull another advice card for you guys. These readings can apply to your sun sign, your rising, your moon, and in my readings, your Venus and your Mars, if they are significant in your chart, okay? Because your Venus is how you relate to other people socially, whether it's your love life, friendships, co-workers, acquaintances, or whatever. Mars is how you carry yourself physically, you know, your sex drive or just your physical you know, energy and actions, exercise your energy, whatever it is. But Aquarius, this is stop. Stop. So whatever it is that you're doing, stop it, okay? Because you're about to dive head first in to this water, and it has a shark in it. It's shark infested water. Don't you dive straight into that. And you probably can see it, but you're, you know, like I say, you're in denial. You have the denial card. You don't want to see it, and you're trying to play it off like, oh, well, you know, maybe it will. You know, it's good to be optimistic, but don't be overly optimistic to the point where you like dive into that shark water and get eaten. Don't do it, because then at that point you have nobody to blame but yourself. All right, you got for your love life. For those of you who are interested in that, if this reading relates to your love life, you got the trust card here. That's saying this situation is calling for you to have faith. So once again, it goes back to the fact that you guys are trying to be optimistic. You are trying to have faith. But I just want to say, don't play a fool either. Don't play a fool either, because those are the two messages that just keeps coming up for Aquarius. Having faith, trying to be positive, trying to be optimistic, trying to be wishful, trying to do the right thing. But at the same time, be careful to not let anybody take advantage of you, because you are dealing with some hassles. You know, you are, you know, feeling some kind of regrets or loss or something. But, and you do have the denial card, like I said, there's something you're not paying attention to. But you're being warned there. Pay attention. Look out. Because there is some kind of danger ahead, but you can avoid it though if you just stop, pay attention, look, and be willing. All right, so who I'm shuffling for right now, I just did Aquarius. I'm shuffling for Pisces. Shuffling for Pisces. So I just did Libra. I did Scorpio, I did Sagittarius, I did Capricorn, did Aquarius. Now I am doing Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? For this week of September 26th to October 3rd. I appreciate you guys that are here in the chat. I'm not really paying attention to the chat because I'm trying to get these readings done here for this week. I'm just going to go ahead and this is the first card for Pisces. You guys got the Justice card. That means you guys are trying to regain fairness in your situation, or you're trying to regain balance in your life. Some of you could actually be dealing with some legal matters of some sort, okay? And one last shuffle there. And what may be affecting this is you guys probably need to... I feel like you guys may need to simplify, because some of you guys may have too many options or too many things on your plate. Some of you could be having foggy thinking, or not thinking clearly, or not thinking straight, because you just, like I said, there's so much going on in your mind, in your head, in your life, your situation here. And you really... If any of you are in fantasy land, come out of it. If any of you are just, like I said, distracted, you're going to need to be more focused or whatever, okay? What's hanging over the situation here is you feel stagnant, or you feel like things are just moving at a pace you're not thrilled with, and things are moving slow, and you feel like you invested your time and energy into things that are not really going anywhere. What's underlying the situation here is you feel restricted, Pisces. You feel tied up into something that you feel you cannot get out of. It could be a contract. It could be any kind of situation, a relationship, a marriage, whatever it is, a partnership, a business, whatever. You feel tied up and restricted and limited. It could be just a mental, emotional, psychological thing where you actually could free yourself up. If you look at the card, those swords are empty. She can walk through them. Oh, her hands are even free. All she got to do is reach up, untie these ropes or pull the ropes off, then pull that blindfold off and walk. And then she can see and walk right through. Excuse my nail. I think I actually clipped it. She can walk right through the swords at that point. But like I said, it's you guys are feeling tied up and restricted. Over the last few weeks here, you know, over the last few weeks, last few months, you guys could have been expecting either to receive some sort of money or some sort of valuable offer to come through. Right now, you guys are juggling. you're trying to make things work. You're trying to balance things out. You're trying to either manage your finances, and you may be trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Some of you could be juggling people, juggling jobs, juggling situations, whatever it is you're juggling. You're trying to make some things work. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows, juggling can be tiresome and it can be a distraction, and you're missing out on some things. You're missing out on something because you're busy juggling, trying to make things work, you know. Pulling the rest of these cards here. You guys are concerned. Ooh, dropping cards. Hold on. You guys are concerned here, you know, that you're trying to be optimistic. You're concerned about if you are having faith in your situation, if you're really trying to be optimistic or not. Some of you are really just trying to look on the bright side. Some of you are trying. Some of you that maybe it's the wrong way to view your situation, because maybe things are not looking hopeful or optimistic, and maybe some of you might be losing your faith for all I know. But your challenge in your situation here is that you feel very disappointed. You feel unhappy. You feel, some of you also could be bored in your situation. Some of you could have received an offer that you feel like it's no better than the rest, or it's just not good enough for what you wanted, and you're struggling with this. This is the challenge there, you know. Your outside influence in your situation is you are being, either you're being observant or watchful, and could be spying, or there's somebody else who's being observant, watching, or spying. And it also could be some gossip or some talk behind the scenes going on. But that's the outside influence of your situation. You guys expect, though, to you know, you expect to have it all. You expect for things to work out and to have it all, for your ducks to line up a row and to have this happy, loving family, or just to have it all, period. Whatever that means to you, to have it all, to be successful or whatever. What you guys have coming up between, like, this is now, because this is a week, so now and then by the end of the week or whatever, maybe even the next few weeks, you expect to receive some kind of communication or something that will change the way you feel, some small emotional offer, or you expect to receive something in some kind of form. And I'm going to pull 3 cards on that just to get a little bit more clarity on whatever this offer is, or what it is you expect to receive or gain in some form. Some of you, it could be something that, okay, there's a card that popped. And this is about overcoming your challenge here and the obstacles in your situation, because you're seeking out independence, stability, and security. Some of you could be concerned that you need to just go on your own, do your own thing, whether that means being single or just, like I said, going on your own and doing your own thing, project-wise, whatever, job, career, business. But some of you are concerned about, like I said, your regaining your security, your stability, your, you know, your coins, whatever this may be, because this is a person that typically is stable and they're secure. She's also on her own and does her own thing, and she's comfortable in that. But it looks like there's either you're going to end up being focused, becoming focused, and really you know, going things from a rational approach and an intelligent, well thought out approach or whatever, and you're gonna, you know, cut away what no longer serves you. Or there is going to be some sort of air sign that ends up making this offer or something to you in some form, or communicating something to you, and that could be a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And if it's not Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, then this is someone who comes off as, there's someone who they thinks with their head over their heart. They're more rational, intelligent, wise, They can come off as blunt, cold, crass, tactless when they communicate, but nonetheless, they are honest and upfront. And they also could possibly be stubborn as well. But so it's either someone with those characteristics, or it is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this is you becoming focused and, you know, using your intelligence and your experience and wisdom to just think things through and cut away what no longer serves you, so that you can do things better, you know. Now the outcome that you guys have, Pisces, it looks like, and like I said, this is all dependent upon how you go about your situation. You have free will, meaning you can change your outcome. But the outcome at the end of this week, it looks like you guys are going to be, like I said, worried, stressed out, depressed, sad, or in your head about a lot of things, and it causes you a lot of distress or whatever. You know, so you could end up just feeling regretful, you know, remorseful, or just some of you may end up just feeling like, why did I get involved in this, or why did I do this, or what's really going on, grief, whatever this could be, you know. I'm going to pull up your cards on that real quick. And like I said, this is about secure, or some of you being on your own, single, whatever that could be, and wanting a new start, a fresh start, a new valuable fresh start, whether it's a new job, a new career, a new opportunity, or wanting some good money, a lot of money, you know, to come through or whatever. And you could be anticipating this or expecting it, or you're going for this. And, you know, you're going to overcome the challenges and the obstacles, or, you know, find some sort of solution to this to try to help you figure out how to, like I said, get a new start, make a new fresh start, or gain a new job or opportunity or something, new valuable relationship. Whatever it is, it holds a lot of value to you. Could be money, like I said, could be a job, could be a relationship, could be an opportunity, anything, even can relate to health. So, but this felt a lot like it was about jobs, money, opportunity, but it could relate to any area of your life. Okay? And like I said, these can relate not only to your sun sign, but your rising, moon, Venus, Mars, Aquarius. However. But please timestamp, you guys. I'm going to do advice real quick for Pisces. And then I got to check on my sun real quick. Make sure he's fine. And then I'll continue with Aries. And then the other signs. So you got this Queen of Air here. So once again, I feel like this is pointing out that either you are about to be focused, or you know you need to be focused, and like I said, use rationale, wisdom, and make wise decisions, cut away what no longer serves you, or you have some sort of air sign that is involved in your situation or influencing your situation, which could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or someone with that in the placements of their chart, or someone, like I said, who comes off as cold, stubborn, blunt, honest, upfront. Possibly could be tactless, but they could be, like I said, smart, wise, rational, thinks with their head and their heart, not emotional, intelligent. Okay. Now the advice that card is objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. That's the advice of the card there. You guys are exhausted. You're worn out. You're tired. You need a rest. You need a break. You're probably, doing a whole lot. And it could be mental exhaustion, emotional exhaustion, physical exhaustion, or all above, Even though I know you guys are trying to do what you can here. I don't know, my battery says it's 15% low. I'm going to have to plug in my battery. Please take a little time to recharge your batteries like I'm about to do. Please take a little time to give yourself a moment to have peace and meditate on some things, and to, just breathe. Take a little break. You know, I know we want to do it all and we feel like we have to, but guess what? Ask for help from others. That's so funny that came up in this moment. Angel cards are telling you, ask for help from others in this moment. If you can, if there's anybody else. Some of you, you may be able to ask for help, but you may be too prideful. Others of you, you may not feel like you have anybody personally you can go to, but guess what? There are churches, there are nonprofit organizations, there are places where you can seek help of whatever kind it is that you need, okay? If you are struggling in some kind of form with anything, you can't do it all on your own. Nobody does. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, okay? Clear the fog, okay? Clear the fog. So that goes back to the fact that you guys have the Seven of Cups in which you were distracted, you know, got too much on your mind. Some of you got your head up in the clouds, you're not focused, things like that. Too many options, whatever's going on here. Clear the fog so you can clear away. Okay, that's really what that's about. Clear fog so you can clear the way. So someone either can see you and help you, or you can wave for help, or so that you can know where you're going, you know, so that you can see where you're going, know where you're going. Lend a hand if you can as well. There may be somebody to lend a hand to you, or in you lending a hand to somebody else, that could very well karmically work out in your favor, which they may be able to help you as well. You never know. Okay? So, now the final card here for Pisces. This is love life related. In case this reading had resonated with you on a love life level, or maybe if it doesn't, pull a love life card for you guys anyway. Just there's a card right there, dropped out. And it says, love yourself first, okay? Love yourself. You more romantically attractive. If you love you, you attract others that love you. Okay, I'm going to plug up my phone here real quick so that my battery doesn't die. Just hold on here. Because I do not want this to drop here in the middle of everything. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Please timestamp these readings because I'm not going to have the time or the energy to do so. I apologize about that. Normally, these readings will be done independently. Uh-oh. And see, this is affecting my ability to have this set up. Okay. That works out. That works out. All right. I need just 1 second here. Make sure I check on my son. Make sure he's fine. Oh. Okay, thank you guys for your patience. He's still asleep. He's still asleep, so I have to make sure he's fine. Alright, so I've done Libra, I have done Scorpio, I've done Sagittarius, I've done Capricorn, I've done Aquarius, and I just finished Pisces. Now I'm going to do Aries. Doing Aries, so I'm shuffling for Aries, and then next I'm doing Taurus. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. That's why I couldn't remember who came next after that. I'm doing these in order. And like I said, remember it can apply to not only your sun sign, but it can also apply to your rising sign, your moon sign, Venus and Mars. In my readings, it can apply to your Venus and Mars. The readings might break up just a little bit because of the connection, whatever, but I appreciate you guys being patient. So I'm shuffling for Aries. And this can apply to jobs, career, finances, love life and relationships, health, family, whatever is significantly going on in your life in this moment. If you're interested in a personal reading, please visit my website at prettytarot.com. Aries. And you can check in the description when this reading posts later, and also in the comment section I'll pin more information there. Aries. And this is for the week of September 26th, ending in October 3rd. And I will be doing monthlies for October, okay? And for those of you that were concerned that the readings were not affordable, I did recently take the prices down temporarily for a sale. And I appreciate those of you who have book readings with me. Okay, so Aries, you guys have a situation in which what's focusing for you guys this week is either a desire for things to get better and smooth out, because maybe something has been going a bit rough for you guys. So either this is going on or this is what you want to happen. And what's affecting that is the fact that you guys have been dealing with some kind of hassle or some kind of struggle, or you've been on the defense and feeling you need to defend yourself because you've been feeling like others have been attacking you. You could have been getting into some, fighting or quarreling or something. Now, what's hanging over the situation is either you or someone else is watching, observing, spying, or there's some talk or gossip behind the scenes. What's underlying your situation, Aries, is there's a new start, which could be potentially career, jobs, or new start with your finances. It could be a new start relationship, new start of a project, or a new location, or a move in some form is underlying your situation. Over the last few weeks, maybe even the last few months, you were dealing with a disappointment. I want to see a great disappointment, so I feel for Aries. Heartbreak, sadness. For some of you, it could have been a health issue or need to get some kind of procedure done or something in regards to your health, if that is a health issue. But currently right now, you guys, either something suddenly has come up for you guys, whether it's positive or negative. Something suddenly could have came up. Some unexpected changes, or you could have had an epiphany about something. So you could have been notified of something, and maybe you need to suddenly make a move, or maybe you suddenly have to make a job or career change or something. Some of you could have been thrown off or surprised by it, For some of you, you could have just had like a major disruption, For some of you, something could have just literally fell apart for you guys, okay? It could have, some of you, it literally could have been drama, chaos, or whatever, but it's not all negative, it just, for some of you, it just really depends. But and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull a few cards on that, because that's one of those type of cards that I feel like should have some clarification. Ooh. And this pop, the Justice card here in relation to the Tower. This is about a need for balance, fairness, or justice, in which maybe there's a legal situation going on, or maybe you really just need fairness and balance in your situation with whatever's going on, in terms of whatever suddenly came up, or whatever took you by surprise, or took you by storm, or whatever this is, or whatever it is that you have come to the conclusion to. And it's relating to some sort of offer that you either are receiving, or something that offer that came through that is of value to you. It could be relating to money, or it could just be relating to an offer, period, whether it's a job or a career, gesture, opportunity, whatever it may be. And it's related to an earth sign. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone with those signs in the placement of their chart, like rising moon, or Venus or Mars. Or this is someone who they have business dealings, or they have business deals. They're well organized. They have money. They're good with money. They're just an organizer, period. Someone who could be a parent figure, whether it's your parent figure or someone who has children or someone who's nurturing. They could be a leader, a boss, or a manager, or a business owner, or whatever. They also, it's some of those characteristics, or it's an earth sign, and it's relating to an offer that was made. And I keep looking at the fact that they're holding this coin, and then there's a coin being offered. So it could be that, you had some kind of either a legal situation to come up in which you're being offered money or given money or owed money by whoever this is. Or like I said, you're getting what it is you deserve in regards to what you're receiving from this person. Or through this person, or you need some sort of fairness and balance, and it's related to something of some sort of value coming through or from this person. Okay, you're concerned about either your need to get focused or be focused and cut away what no longer serves you, and use rationale and wisdom. Or you are dealing with, or you're concerned with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone who comes off as they think with their head over their heart. They're not very emotional. They think more with rationale, like I said, and they could be very intelligent, smart, but they also could come off as blunt, tactless, straightforward, that kind of thing. They also could possibly be stubborn as well. So it's either someone with all these characteristics, or some of those characteristics, or like I said, it's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that you're concerned about, or you're just concerned that you need to be focused and cut away what no longer serves you. Okay. The outside influence of your situation, Aries, here, you look like you received an offer that you're just not thrilled about. Either could be something you received that you feel was no better than anything else you already had going on, or it wasn't what you wanted, or wasn't what you expected. You also could be bored. In some instances, that also could be a card where you're not appreciating or having gratitude for what you have or what you've been offered. That's not all of you. That could be some of you. Your challenge here in your situation, Aries, is that you want to receive recognition, for a job well done, or for doing a good job, for the quality work that you bring to the table, or that you've been doing. Some of you could just want to be seen or heard. Some of you, this could be about just wanting consistency, or whatever the case may be. And it's a challenge for you because you're not being acknowledged, or you're not being heard or seen, or you're not being rewarded for a job well done, or getting the promotion, raise, or whatever this is you feel you deserve or have earned, or whatever. Okay. The expectation that you have, though, is that you kind of expect that you're just not gonna, I don't know, you kind of expect that you're either gonna have a lot of other offers on your plate, or you expect that you're not going to be focused. That could be for some of you, or you're just expecting that you're going to have too much going on, or something on your plate, or you're just not thinking clearly, or your thinking is just not going to be clear on this, or whatever the case could be. Foggy thinking, or too many ideals. But what you guys have coming up, though, between now and the end of this week, you have a new valuable start, a new valuable beginning. a new valuable opportunity, whatever that could be, whether it's in your love life or relationships, or whether it's in your jobs, career, or your finances. This also could be a large sum of money or some kind of money being offered to you, and that's what you guys have coming up, or maybe it's what you desire. The outcome that you guys have here is, I mean, you're going to feel, and like I said, this is all in how you take it, but the way you perceive things, your perception, the way you choose to look at life, or the way you choose to look at things, this is your outcome for this week. You're going to feel feel like you took a loss, or like all this loss. You're going to be crying over spilled milk, but it really is one of the things you don't have to. This card is all about seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. It's all about changing your perception of the way things play out, or the way things are going. This person is standing there, they're cloaked, they're crying or whatever, because they're crying over, like I said, spilt milk. But if they look behind them, they still have two options behind them. They still have two opportunities behind them. They still have, could even be two people standing behind them, but they still have two full glasses there of milk. So if they just take themselves out of their own misery for just a second and look behind them, then they could see that there's still opportunity. All is not really a loss. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just going to pull 3 cards on that real quick. Just real quick. But I feel like Aries need to get out of their head, get out of their emotions, get out of their feelings or whatever, because everything is not a loss to you guys. You know, there's no need to feel any regrets or anything, or to feel like something was taken from you, is what I hear from some of you guys. And like I said, you know, you guys may struggle with holding on, or not wanting to let go, or trying to protect what it is that you have that is of value to you. And you want to be prepared, or you're trying to be prepared, or whatever. And like I said, some of you are feeling, like I said, cheated, taken for granted, you know, robbed or whatever, of whatever it is you feel you were supposed to have or owed, is what I'm getting for some of you. You're going to need to try to overcome the challenges in order to, you know, to gain your happiness, or your shine, is what I'm getting for some of you. And what you're going to end up doing is making the right choice, making the right decision. And, you know, I want to say changing the way you think about this whole thing. But it could be, like I said, you guys are going to end up doing the right thing, making the right choice, making the right decision, taking the high road, and going with having good values, a good value system. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull advice cards for Aries real quick, and then I'm going to move on to Taurus. Oh, great. All right, Pisces. You guys got the Knight of Water here. This card, the Knight of Water, like I said, that's about receiving an offer of some form that changes the way you guys feel. I'm going to go with these two because they fell out. Can never go wrong with cards that fall out. It's the spirit guys saying pay attention. But, yeah. So you guys are either anticipating an offer, or an offer is going to come through. But the advice of the card is falling in love, or a wedding proposal, possibly for some of you. There's a need to balance your emotions, is also what this card is advising. Some of you may actually receive an invitation to a social event as well. Okay, so that's the Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to go with those cards that popped out. Okay, so some of you guys are in denial about something, okay? Some of you guys are in denial about something. You may not be some of you may be choosing to not see things for the way they are, to see a situation for the way it is, to not see people for the way they are. Stop being in denial. Don't cover your eyes. Don't bury your head in the sand. See things for the way they are. See things for the way you need to truly see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Being in denial doesn't help you. Yeah, we all know that. Now you have gifts here. You have gifts. This is, you know, speaking that universally you will be blessed. The universe will bless you. God will bless you with some wonderful positive things, but you have to be willing. You have to be willing to believe and understand that you're being looked out for. So don't feel like all is a loss. And really, you probably can't see those blessings, or you're not able to see that those blessings will come through if you're willing to see things for the way they really are and make the right choice in your decision, okay? And that's what I'm gathering from everything that I've seen with the cards, and just intuitively that's what I'm gathering for you guys. Aries, meditation brings answers. So you guys have a need to really go within, be quiet, be still, make prayers or whatever it is you need to do, you know. And there's some guided meditation tracks. My favorites is Deep Insight by Kelly Howe. You can find that for free on YouTube or whatever, or you can go to her website, brainsync.com or something. Personally, I purchased it years ago. That's the best thing I could have did, because it helps you gain clarity and an epiphany. You may not get it that moment. Some of you may get it that moment, or it may take a few hours, it may take the whole day, it may take a week or a few weeks, but you will gain that epiphany or figure out it is what you need to know. But take that time to really hear what your higher self is telling you, what God is telling you, what your angels are telling you, what your spirit guides are telling you. Aries, you also need to tell the truth, okay? Or be honest with yourself. Or, you know, don't lie to yourself. That, I feel like that goes back to the denial card. Don't lie to anybody else either, but I feel like this is mostly about being honest with yourself, okay? Even if you aren't being dishonest with others. Some of you may be being dishonest with others, but some of you may be dishonest with yourself. Be truthful, be upfront with yourself and with others. That'll help you get a whole lot further ahead in your situation. And more importantly, Aries, please remember to have some damn fun, okay? Everything don't have to be serious all the time. Life is not meant to be a struggle, be hard all the time. Stop and smell the roses. Have some fun for a change. Sometimes having fun can help you relax and help clear your mind of the clutter so that you can think clearly, so that answers can come to you, because we all have an intuitive side. And even we can all hear God speak to us if you allow it, if you can clear the clutter out of your mind. Now, for those of you who are concerned about your love life here, express love. Express your letters that you would like to make or are thinking about making, okay? All right. So I have done Libra, I've done Scorpio, I have done Sagittarius, I've done Capricorn, I've done Aquarius, I did Pisces, and I just did Aries. So guess what I'm doing now, you guys? I'm doing Taurus, okay? Doing Taurus, and then Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So this is taking a while, but hey, it's a lot of signs. It's 12 signs. But I'm getting through it. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all of my subscribers and things. I really do appreciate you guys that are booking readings with me and stuff. And I apologize. I was gone for most of September. Like I said, I took a vacation. Was out of town, really, to see family. And I also kind of was sick for a minute there when I got back, because I ended up dealing with weather that was cooler than what I'm used to. So I'm shuffling for Taurus. Please timestamp, you guys. I appreciate you timestamping, because I'm not going to have the time and energy to do it. And like I said, these are general readings, but they can apply to any area of your life that is significant right now. So whatever's going on is what the reading shall pick up. And you can apply these to your sun. It's Taurus. Your sun sign, moon, rising, Venus and Mars. However it resonates for you guys. Okay. And If you're interested in getting a personal reading, visit my website, prettytarot.com, or you can check the description of this reading after it posts or the comments section. And I appreciate you guys that have actually booked readings with me and stuff. And the prices are lower right now because I'm kind of like doing a sale, because I know some of you guys expressed concerns that you would get a reading if the prices were lower. So I don't mind doing it for you guys right now, okay? All right. Taurus, you guys are dealing with something or someone or a situation from the past, or some of you guys are experiencing nostalgia this week, okay? And what may be affecting this is you guys seem to be feeling left out in the cold in regards to this past or this person from the past, or just thinking back on your past, okay? Be feeling, not so great. Some of you actually could be experiencing some health issues or whatever. Some of you could be feeling like you don't have enough or it's not enough. But like I said, a lot of times this card, you got to just look and see. There's a church behind you. You can go in and seek refuge in kindness and generosity. But what's hanging over your situation, Taurus, is a desire to receive recognition, to be acknowledged, to, be rewarded for your efforts, your hard work, your good deeds. Some of you could just want to be acknowledged for your efforts, your hard work, and your good deeds or whatever. Some of you, this is about consistency, a desire for it or to see it, What's underlying the situation is you guys are not too pleased with whatever it is that you received or whatever it is that you were offered. Some of you could feel like whatever you received or offered was no better than what else you already had going on, or the other offers, you know what I'm saying? Some of you could just really be disappointed. Some of you could be bored as I don't know what, Some of you could just be, this doesn't apply to all of you, but some of you I feel like could be ungrateful as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is interesting. This is so interesting because in the past position here where it was like the last, and you guys, these readings, I'll post them later, so you'll get to see this whole video later once this is done this evening. Over the last few weeks, maybe the last few months, it looks like, and I feel like part of this is about either you guys were focused on yourselves, or you were coming into your own, or you were dealing with another earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you're dealing with somebody who they appear to have stability, security, money. They manage things well. They manage finances well. They could be a boss or a leader. They could be a parent figure, whether they're your parent figure or someone who has kids, nurturing, they could be stubborn possibly as well. They could be, earthy, down to earth, whatever, business person or something. Those characteristics this person may fit, or it's just an earth sign period, a Capricorn towards Virgo, or somebody with those placements in their chart like rising, moon, Venus, Mars, okay, right? This is who you were dealing with over the past few weeks or the past few months. And right now, you're still dealing with them because they're appearing right here again in the present moment, in this current moment, okay? Same person, it appears to be to me, and that's what's interesting. Now, you're concerned that, and this could be career related as well. Like I said, these readings relate to whatever's going on in your life. You're concerned about you need to be prepared, or you want to be prepared in regards to this situation here. And the outside influence of your situation is there's a wish you want to get, or you're trying to be hopeful about this situation and have faith here, okay? But your challenge has, this week is that you feel either like you are being manipulated, or maybe they feel manipulated by you. There's this issue with manipulation. Somebody feels manipulated, whether it's you or this other person, or you both could be manipulating one another. You kind of feel like somebody's lighting a fire under your ass or something. You also could be dealing with codependency issues or addictions in some kind of form, or a situation in which you feel like somebody is trying to one up you or control you or something as well, you know. Sometimes you could be feeling out of control. I also feel like in this situation, these people don't have to be this way. The devil is only in control of them or manipulating them or lighting this fire up under their ass and making things feel like, you know, misery or hell, because they're choosing to not free themselves from the situation or to empower themselves and take control or whatever, or they are holding themselves hostage to whatever it is they feel they cannot let go of. You know what I'm saying? In regards to codependency, addictions or things, or just something you can't let go of. But that's the challenge you guys are dealing with. Manipulation, whatever it is. Or just feeling like it's hell or misery, you know. Now, you expect, though, that your luck in this situation will change, okay? You're expecting your luck will change. Things that you expect that things are not going to stay the same. You even probably expect karma in some form, because it's a wheel, the wheel of fortune, and nobody's luck or karma stays the same. The wheel is ever changing and moving forward. Now, what's going on in terms of this week, what's going on and what's coming up between now and the end of this week? You know, you either want to celebrate, or you desire to celebrate, or you are going to have something to celebrate, or you're going to get some good news, or you desire to get some good news. For some of you, besides celebrations, parties, good news, having a good time, this could also possibly be Three's Company. Like, maybe somebody else may come into the situation. For a very small percentage of you, maybe there's a pregnancy or something coming up, or being experienced already, or that you become aware of. But I want to pull 3 cards from that so bad, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I just want a little bit more clarity on that. And it's relating to some kind of disappointment, heartbreak, or maybe even a health issue for some of you, sadness or something like that as well. In regards to this, for some of you, it could, like I said, be a third party involved here. But there's a new start, there's a new beginning, new opportunity, a new move, a new location, new project, whatever this could be, that's connected to this disappointment, heartbreak, or this health issue, or something like that, that needs some procedure or something that needs to be done. But what comes out of it is you gain it all. You gain it all. Okay, so you get this, you know, for some of you, if it's about your personal life, this happy, loving family and this good life or whatever, you know, or like I said, just having it all, a good relationship, you know, a loving family, having all your ducks in a row, all your cups in a row, you know what I'm saying, your finances together, the good life, your, you know, whatever this is, this new nice home or happy, whatever it is for you that means success or having it all, that's what it is that you'll gain out of this new opportunity, this new start, this new beginning, whether it's a new relationship, a new job, new career, new move, new location, whatever it is. And it's resulting of some sort of disappointment, heartbreak, or something, or some sadness. It's kind of odd, you know. But this is all details on the fact that you're going to have some good news or something to celebrate, okay? For some of you, this may already be happening, whereas for some of you, this is going to happen or it's coming up. Now, your outcome, whatever challenges you're experiencing, you're going to overcome them. Some of you may end up traveling as well as your outcome. Okay, so Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice for you guys. Ooh, that was easy. You guys got the moon. You guys got the moon. And usually the moon signifies that there's something under the surface that you cannot see, something that needs to come to light that has not come to light. Sometimes it's deceit, sometimes it's deception, sometimes it's just hidden things that are hidden on the surface that you're not aware of yet. Sometimes the moon represents not seeing things for the way they really are, whether it's by choice or you just really can't see things for the way they really are. But whatever the case is, the advice of this card is important psychic insights will be made known to you. And there's events, like I said, behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you guys back. Intuition. Okay. And that's funny because this card right here that popped out for you guys in the other deck here, this is the intuition card. So this card is signifying between this and that moon card right here, because the moon also does represent intuition. You guys need to use your intuition. You really do. Get in tune with it. Some of you may already be there with it. Others of you need to meditate, pray, or whatever it is you need to do. Clear your mind so you can get in tune with your intuition, because it's going to help you figure out your situation or how to go about it or whatever, or a solution, or how to overcome the challenge. So get in tune with your intuition, because we all have it. Ooh, and you guys got the yes card. Whatever this may be, some of you already know what that yes is for. Maybe it was a question you were pondering and you needed a simple yes or no answer to, and that's a yes. But I'm going to clarify that card because some of you may not know, and you're going to find out. But just to help you kind of gain a little more, another card for that. Yes. So this is what the yes is about. This Ten of Swords. Some of you really are feeling down and out and exhausted, you know, in your situation. Some of you may be feeling, some of you may be concerned, because the moon card also represented deception, lies and deceit, things being hidden on the surface. So if you guys have been wondering if you have been deceived or betrayed or stabbed in the back, yes. If you guys are just down and out and just so exhausted, like your health is poor, and you're wondering, is your health really suffering or whatever, the answer is yes. Because this card, it's not only about feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back. This card is also about deceit, deception. You know what I'm saying? This card is also about a feeling of self-defeat. Okay? But this card also represents being oh, got a couple cards pop out there. That card also represents just being just exhausted and worn down to the nub, you know. So pay attention to these things. Pay attention to this. And I've got a feeling that this message resonates specifically for somebody, maybe somebody in this chat. So for those of you who say, well, I don't, resonate with me, but then it wasn't for you, it was for whoever that was that needed to hear that. But you guys got open your heart, and you also have start anew. So start fresh. So some of you guys may need to just go ahead and start fresh, start anew. Open your heart to the possibilities. Open your heart, period. Don't be closed off, because that's how you miss out on opportunities, okay? And positive things happening in your life. In regards to the love life, for those of you who are really kind of looking for a little clue about that, if this reading resonated with you for your love life, one card here. Let's go like that. For Taurus, you guys have the attraction card right there, and it says you attract romantic love, by enjoying this moment fully. So just go with the flow, enjoy your life. Don't try too hard. You know, you track what it is that you want by enjoying your life fully, okay, Taurus? All right, so moving on from Taurus here to Gemini. I'm shuffling for Gemini. Oops. Now that's too many cards falling all out of there. But please timestamp, you guys. And I appreciate you guys watching. One last shuffle for Gemini. And like I said, this can apply to your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon, your Venus and Mars, if you even know what your Venus and Mars signs are. However it resonates for you. And it's general, so it can apply to any area of your life that is considered to be significant in this moment. Okay, Gemini, you guys, right now the focus for you this week, September 26th, October 3rd, you guys have an offer or some sort of communication that affects the way that you feel here, some kind of small offer or gesture here that affects your communication in a way that affects you emotionally or something, or some kind of small offer there. And it is related to getting what it is that you want, or what it is you desire, what it is that you wish for. And what's hanging over that situation here, you guys have a fire sign here that's hanging over your situation. That could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries. Can't even think straight. So it's either a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or is someone, and whether it's their sun sign, rising moon, Venus, Mars, or whatever, or it's somebody who comes off as being confident, warm, adventurous, charismatic, chatty, you know, very sociable. They also could come off as arrogant, you know, snobbish, domineering, dominant. They could be a boss or a business person as well. So they kind of fit, maybe even conceited. They fit those characteristics if they're not a fire sign. But they're hanging over your situation here in regards to some sort of, like I said, small offer that changes the way you feel, or some small communication that changes the way you feel, and it's related to this wish or desire you have with them. But what's underlying the situation is some new valuable start or beginning. It could be a job, career, relationship, or some sort of money, or something of some major value to you, whatever it is. That's what's underlying the situation there. Now, in the recent past here, over the last few weeks, maybe even the last few months, you guys have been feeling restricted or limited in some sort of capacity or some form, or tied into a situation that you feel you can't get out of, whether it's a contract, agreement, arrangement, a relationship, or a marriage, partnership, whatever it is, you guys have been feeling restricted. But that card usually indicates it's more of a mental, psychological, emotional thing versus actually being that way. But it could very well be that you guys really feel stuck or limited to a situation, or are stuck or limited into a situation. But you guys can free yourself from it, okay, if you choose. Now, in the current moment, you guys have this thing in, you know, that you're either things are either quickly moving forward, or you're rushing into something, okay? That's indication that things are either quickly taking off, you know, forward or whatever for you guys, or you're rushing into something. Yeah. You're concerned, though, Gemini, that, I don't know, you're disappointed. You're concerned about, you know, the fact that you're disappointed here. You're concerned about, you know, having your heart broken or something not having worked out. frustration of the heart, you know. Some of you could actually be having, so for a small few of you, it could actually be a health issue or need for a procedure to be done. But the outside influence of your city, change of luck, or you desire a change of luck. So this is the outside influence of the situation, is this change of luck for you guys or whatever. And your challenge, though, is trying to remain optimistic, wishful, or hopeful in your situation, but that may be a struggle for you. You expect, though, to definitely receive some kind of communication, whether it's through, you know, whether it's verbally, in person, you know, online, on social media, text message, phone call, letter, fax, email, document, whatever it is. What you guys got coming up between now and the end of this week, maybe even the next few weeks, but is you're going to need to use your intuition. You're going to need to go within, engage your heart and how you feel. Trust your instincts and trust your heart in your situation here. Your outcome, and this is, you know, depending on your free will and how you guys choose to go about things, you guys are going to hold on to what it is that you value. You're going to protect what it is that you value. For some of you, this could be money, or it could be assets, or it could be your heart, or it could be or it could be a situation that you don't want to let go of, that you may be trying to protect or hold on to. Okay. Now moving into the advice for you guys, Gemini, you got the Two of Air, and that's a card where Two Swords, you're trying to protect yourself, you're trying to guard yourself. Some of you could be doing it on purpose, where you got your guard up because you feel like you can't see what's going on, and that could hold you at a stalemate, you know, where it holds you in one place and you're unwilling to move forward because you're guarded, or you have your blinders on or whatever. The advice of that card is being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Like I said, you're at a stalemate. And for some of you, it could be you're pretending there is no problem. Oops, using the wrong cards there. Okay. So that's the advice from the angel cards. You guys, and this is interesting because this card already came up for you guys for your last few weeks here. You got the restriction card. You got the restriction card. So this tells me, and you guys already had this for the past few weeks in the past position here, feeling limited or restricted or tied into something you can't get out. But I remember I kept saying it's more of a mental thing, because if you look at it, there's a head, there's their mind, there's a chain around it. There's a chain around it, you know, and this is really either you are thinking being small-minded, you're not allowing yourself to open your heart because you got yourself restricted. You guys got yourself in your own jail cell mentally, and you got to take yourself out of that. Unrestrict yourself. Take the chains off of your mind and your feelings and the way you're thinking. Allow yourself to open your mind. You know, you can move. You can do whatever this is you need to do. You can step out of the situation, whatever it is you need to do, and free yourself of it. You don't have to be in this mental jail cell. Okay, you don't have to be restricted, but it's more of a mental, psychological thing for you guys. Probably emotional too, than it is anything else. And that's what that card is pointing out. Some of you are being, like I said, closed-minded, narrow-minded, just not open-minded at all. You got the compromise card. So that, once again, like I said, for those of you who are being narrow-minded, stubborn, not being open-minded at all, open your mind, expand your mind as well. You know, compromise. Compromise is a great solution in, to me, a situation where it looks like you're holding on, or you're, you know, to something that you're not willing to let go. Some of you, you know, some of you are not willing to let go. Whereas some of you are just trying to protect yourselves. Okay. These are the cards. Now this card says connect with your soul family. Okay, connect with your soul family. Connect with people who I want to say are like-minded, but connect with people who really resonate with you in a positive way. You know, connect with people who you really you have an understanding with each other on a level that is like deeper than this physical thing. You know what I'm saying? Like people who their soul resonates with yours on a positive level. They inspire you. They, you know, they understand you on levels that maybe other people don't. You know, because I feel like that'll help you open your mind, open your heart, come back into a positive place. And you also, guys, you have Gemini. Give it to God. You know, sometimes you have to just be willing to, you know, pray about things or meditate about things and release things out into the universe, or just give things up to God, the divine, or whoever it is and that you believe in as a higher power, and let them deal with it. You know, everything you don't have to deal with on your own in this physical world. And for those of you who, you know, you're concerned with your love life this week, or this reading resonates in your love life, it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? I think Taurus. If it wasn't Taurus, then maybe it was Aries that got that or whatever. But okay, so I did a Gemini, and I'm doing Cancer next. So I've done Libra, I've done Scorpio, I've done Sagittarius, Capricorn, I've done Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and I just did Gemini. So now I'm doing Cancer, and then next I'll do Leo, and then finally Virgo, okay? It'll be a while before I do another long, drawn out, all signs reading like this again, but I felt the need to do this because I have been MIA, you know what I'm saying, for like this whole month pretty much, because there was a lot going on. And I don't want to ignore you guys. I do appreciate all my subscribers and, you know, all of those of you who have book readings and things with me since the beginning. And now even, you know. So I'm shuffling for Cancer. Please timestamp, you guys. I really appreciate you guys timestamping. It means a lot. Because I'm not going to be able to do the timestamping. I'm just really not. Sorry, it's bothering me so bad. All right, Cancer. And like I said, for those of you who have book readings with me so far already, I appreciate you guys. And for those who are interested in booking a reading, visit prettytarot.com, or just look for the information in the description once the video has been posted, or in the comment section. And I temporarily took get some concern from some of you that you really would like to get a reading, but you couldn't afford the prices, and I appreciate you guys no matter what. So, Cancer, you guys got the focus this month of truth coming out, details coming to the forefront, seeing things for the way they really are is what Cancer is dealing with this week. And what may be affecting this is the fact that you guys really need to either, you know, gain some discipline. Some of you may need to pull easy wine in the lion's mouth. Some of you may be needing to have some courage or some strength in your situation. Some of you may need to pull easy or pull back in your situation. And it's depending upon if this truth or these details come to the forefront. What's hanging over the situation for Cancer is you guys are, you know, maybe willing to step out and take a chance or take a risk here in your situation, but be careful to not step over that ledge because you're not looking ahead of you. What's underlying the situation here is you guys have either been in your head about some things, worried, stressed. Some of you could just really be feeling regret or something, or really feeling some sort of anxiety about something, or just feeling like some of you are not sleeping at night possibly as well. And that's what's underlying your situation here. Some of you could be like, why did I do that? You know what I'm saying? And just feeling kind of embarrassed about it. In the past few weeks, it looks like you guys, maybe even the past few months, you guys have an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or someone with the placements of those signs in their chart, whether it's a moon, rising, sun, or like I said, Venus or Mars. Or this is somebody who they appear to have money, instability, they are well organized, they maybe go to business, they could be a parent figure, whether it's your parent or someone who has kids, you know what I'm saying? They could possibly be stubborn, but they could also be down to earth and grounded, okay? So it's either someone with those characteristics or it is an earth sign, possibly, okay, that you've been dealing with over the past few weeks. And right now, though, you guys have something that's resurfacing from your past, either a past situation's resurfacing, a person from the past, or a situation, or you guys are feeling nostalgic and you're going down memory lane for whatever reason. In your concerned position, you got this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone with that in the placements of their chart, moon, rising, you know, Venus or Mars, if not the sun sign. Or this is somebody who comes off as charismatic, confident, I don't know why I keep hearing cheery, dominant, sociable. They could be conceited or arrogant as well, but they could be someone who's also passionate, warm, you know, someone who's adventurous, someone who also could be a person who does business and things like that. So it's either someone with those characteristics, I got a joker for some of you, or it's just someone with that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you're concerned about in your situation this week. The outside influence is that you guys need to use your intuition and go within to gauge how you really feel about something or someone in your situation or whatever's going on right now. Trust your heart and trust your instincts and let your intuition guide you. Okay. Your challenge here is this new beginning, this new start. It could be an opportunity of some form. It could be a new job, a new career, a new relationship that means something to you, or this is some money in some kind of form that you expect to receive or something. Whatever this is a challenge for you because maybe it's not coming through, or maybe you want this to happen. You want this new opportunity, this new valuable beginning, or this large sum of money or something to come through or be offered to you, and it's, you know, maybe it's not happening for you yet, or maybe you think it won't. In this particular present moment, moving into the future between now and end of this week, so September 26th starting today, going into October 3rd, it looks like either you have a transition that's going to be made, or you're making some changes, or something's coming to an end, okay? So something, you may be ending something, or something's just going to end, and or there's a transition or a change. You kind of you have this expectation that there is something hidden under the surface that you either have been choosing to not see, or because you know it's there, or it's just something that's been hidden under the surface that you're kind of suspecting that needs to come to the forefront. It could be lies, deception, deceit, details, things that you need to be aware of but aren't aware of. It also could be a need to use your intuition as well, but you kind of expect something that's been hidden, and it could be lies, deceit, or deception, or just something you're not aware of, whatever it could be, and you kind of have this expectation there's something beneath the surface that you need to know, and that's why you got this focus of truth coming out, details coming out, seeing things for the way they really are, because like I said, either you're not seeing things where they are, or you can't for whatever reason, and you know this. And you're probably trying to, like, you know, bite your tongue about something that maybe you're aware of, or maybe that needs to be said or whatever, or you're trying to be strong, be courageous, bold, whatever this is, in the situation, or you're trying to just pull easy here. Your outcome in this situation, Cancer, is that whatever this is that you're hoping for, whatever it is that you wish, you get it. You get your wish. You get your, you know, whatever this is you're wishing or hoping for in your situation. So I'm going to go ahead and pull advice cards for you, Cancers. Going with the one that pops out because Spirit says you need to pay attention to that. Okay, so you guys got the Six of Air. This is usually about things that have been difficult or rough, and them smoothing out, whether you desire things to smooth out and get better, or things are just getting better, you know, going from, you know, things being rough or difficult or whatever. In the advice and indication of this card is that things are looking up. It's an end of a difficult situation. Some of you actually could also be taking a trip, okay? So that's what the angel cards is indicating to you guys. And, ooh, okay, so I got a couple cards there that popped out. Partnerships and love could be a focus for you guys right now, and it also could be what's on the horizon for you guys. And you also got the devotion card. So some of you guys really, Cancer, right now could be focused on partnerships and devotion. Now, this doesn't always have to be love. This also could be in regards to career, business partnerships, and being devoted to that as well. Or being devoted to family members or friends and things like that or whatever. But for some of you, this really is about your love life, in which you guys are really focused on building partnerships in love. Some of you, like I said, this could be about careers as well, building partnerships in love, and having devotion to the situation, whether you desire to have that devotion, or you are putting, you know, your efforts into this and you do have devotion to it. And let's see what else we need to hear for Cancer in terms of advice. You guys got something coming up here in the near future. Something. And I kind of want some clarity on this. Some of you guys may know what this is already that you have coming up in the near future, but I want to clarify it real quick. Okay, so in the near future, Cancer, you got this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a person who, like I said, they could be stable, secure, have money, or manage it well. They're organized. You know, they could be doing business and things like that. They also could be a parent figure or someone who has kids or whatever. They could be nurturing, down to earth. They also possibly could be stubborn and grounded. So this is who you have here in the near future coming up. And on the last few cards here for Cancer. And I got two to come out. And it says, turn on the light. Turn on the light. I feel like that card is more so than anything about seeing the light and kind of like reaching in yourself to kind of like really focus on the positive, turning on the positive thoughts, turning on the positive outlooks, being able to have a positive outlook, being able to really so you can clearly see things for the way they are, you know, because they're standing on top of this hill and they're really looking far out. They're able to see far out. And it's a choice for them to do so. Turning on the light also makes it clear for people also to be able to see you. So not only will you be able to see them and the situation better, but they'll also be able to see you. So turn on the light, turn on the positivity, open your eyes, and really look and see things. You also have, give yourself the best. So the way you want others to treat you, you know, you got to treat yourself that way first. You know, don't deprive yourself of anything. If you have been, really just indulge yourself because you deserve it. Don't skimp yourself. Give yourself the best. Don't go broke doing anything, but if you know you deserved it and it's well deserved, then go ahead. Okay. And for those of you, yikes, okay, who have been concerned about your love life this week or whatever, or this reading relates to your love life, you got the Free Yourself card. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So free yourself of drama, free yourself of anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose or doesn't serve you at all. Okay? So now moving on to Leo, and then I got Virgo, and then that's it, you guys. I've done practically all the signs except for Leo, which is what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm shuffling for is Leo. And then Virgo is last, okay? Because I started with Libra, and then I went all the way down the whole entire list there, okay? So, Leo. What's going on for you guys for this week? Leo, for September 26th, moving into October 3rd. Like I said, this will resonate in any area of your life that's significant, be it love, life, jobs, career, finances, family, health, whatever it may be that's going on significantly for you this week. That's what may resonate here for you. And it resonates with the sun sign, or if it resonates with your rising moon, Venus, or Mars, okay? Please timestamp. I appreciate you guys. If you're interested in a reading, visit my website at prettytarot.com. And I did take the prices down temporarily for those of you who did contact me with an interest to get a reading, but not really able to do the prices that were already there. Eventually, I will take the prices back up, but for now, I'm going to leave them right where they are. And I appreciate those of you who have already booked readings with me. Thanks a lot. Leo. You guys got the... Oh, okay. Sharon, the meditation that I was recommending is by Kelly Howell, and that's Kelly, and then Howell, Howell, Kelly Howell. If you look, type that in on, and that's spelled Kelly, type that into YouTube, you'll find all kinds of the guided meditations. The one that I was referring to is Deep Insight. There's two of those. There's the older version, which I'm not as fond of, but it still probably should work. And then there's the more recent version, which I actually like. Brain Sync. You also, if you type in Brain Sync in YouTube, you'll find the guided meditation under Deep Insight. If you go to brainsync.com, you can just see all the meditations there, and they're guided meditations. You just sit there and you listen to them or whatever, and they work, you know. Okay, so that's for any of you that are interested, but Sharon, you asked about it, so there you go. By the way, I haven't been really paying attention to the chat that much. Here and there it pops up and I do see things. So I do appreciate that, you know, you guys, you know, communicating with me in the chat. I'm just trying to focus on the readings. Okay, so Leo, you guys also, just like Cancer there are focused on truth coming out and seeing things for the way they really are, and some details coming to the forefront. And what may be affecting this here is you guys are anticipating making a move, or you are making a move, whether it's a move to another location or taking actual action in terms of making a move. It's one or the other. For some of you, it could be both. What's hanging over the situation for you, though, Leo? Sorry, that reading just totally broke up. But yeah, for you, Leo, what's hanging over your situation is, like I said, taking charge and taking control and make decisions that affect the greater good of all, okay, in the situation, and being able to make the tough calls and tough choices that you need to make. Even if you're not sure what to do, you may be seeking wise counsel to help you with that. But either way it go, you're empowering yourself. And what's underlying the situation is the need to use your intuition, you know, go within, engage your heart, see how you really feel about things, follow your instincts, trust your heart, you know, use your intuition. You know, it'll help guide you. And that's what's underlying the situation for you, though, Leo. Now, and like I said, for those of you who missed it because the reading did break up for a second, what's hanging over your situation is the need to take charge and take control and make wise decisions, make the tough calls, because this affects everyone in the scheme of things, including you, but it affects everything. And like I said, you are either looking at the truth, seeking the truth, seeing things for the way they really are, or details are coming to the forefront, and you're anticipating making a move, whether you're taking action or making a literal move to another location. Now, in the recent past here, you were concerned about either your stability and security and your finances and your money, your coins here, or you were, you know, dealing with the fact that you're on your own, you know, whether you're single, independent, you know, some of you could be concerned about your independence and being single or being on your own. Some of you could have been concerned about doing projects on your own. Whatever this is, this also related to your stability and your finances. And that's what's been going on for Leo over the last few weeks, maybe even the last few months. Okay? Right now, you guys are juggling. Some of you may be robbing Peter to pay Paul. Some of you may be juggling not just necessarily finances. Some of you may be juggling people. Some of you may be juggling jobs and careers and projects and lots of different things, you know, in your life. And, you know, because of it, though, you're probably pretty busy or you're distracted and you may be missing out on your ships that are coming in the background there. Maybe, maybe not. But that's what's going on in the current moment, present moment for you, Leo. You guys are also concerned about, you know, either some sort of money, some little sum of money or whatever, or you're concerned about some kind of valuable communication or something of value, period. Maybe it could be valuable communication or of some sort of value, whether it's money or communication. Yes, I did Virgo already. Oh, no, I'm about to do Virgo next. I'm on Leo, and then Virgo's last, and that's what's coming up next. Okay, so I'm going to continue to read. I'm not going to keep looking at the chat because I don't want to keep breaking this up, but I appreciate you guys commenting in the chat here. Now, the outside influence of this situation... No problem, Renee. The outside influence of the situation here is that there's some observation going on, okay? So either you're observing, looking and watching or spying, or there's some talk going on and gossip that you're doing, or somebody else is doing it. Thanks, Renee. You're so sweet. So somebody's doing some watching and some observing, spying, or gossip. Somebody else, Leo. Now, what you guys expect, Leo, you expect this water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, whether it is their sun sign or in the other placements of their chart, you know, their moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. And if it's not a water sign that you're expecting, someone who comes off as being in touch with their feelings, in touch with their emotions, They are, they could possibly be sensitive, and that's in the good sense, but also in the negative sense. They could be dramatic, a drama queen, or whatever. They also could be warm and nurturing, kind and caring, and thoughtful, intuitive or psychic, and someone who also may like to drink, you know. And I actually kind of want to pull 3 cards on that, just out of curiosity. In terms of your expectation with them. And it's about wanting to see things smooth out with this person. Because maybe things were a little complicated or rough, or it was a bumpy ride with them. Okay. And you may also be expecting, maybe they want to be acknowledged, or you want them to acknowledge you and be given credit or recognition or see consistency with them, okay, for either efforts that were put in, you know, good work that was done, or maybe it's just, you know, you want to see consistency with them, or they want to see consistency with you. But you're going to stay on top of things, or stay on top of the competition and hold your own, or whatever, you know, but you're going to stay on top of it. Your challenge here, though, Leo, is like you want to see things come together. You want to see things come to fruition. You want to get what it is you feel you deserve because of the efforts that you put in, and the seeds that you've planted. And maybe you feel like that's not happening yet, or maybe you think it won't happen, but that's the challenge that you're experiencing. Now, shoot. Okay, so I'm going to go over the last thing I said, because it said it was a bad connection or whatever, and I don't know what else was missed, but in your challenge position, you may want to see things come to fruition, or get what it is you feel you deserve, but you may not be seeing what it is that you really want. Maybe you are experiencing difficulties with, like I said, getting what it is you feel you deserve, or seeing things come together because you planted these seeds and you invested your time and efforts or whatever, and that's a challenge for you. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why the signal is so bad. What you guys got going on between now and the end of this week here, you know, September 26th today and all the way to October 3rd, is you're going to see your ships come in. You're going to see your ships come in. You're going to see your ships come through, you know, and that's a really good thing, actually. And your outcome, Leo, is that you're going to have a change of luck, okay? You're going to have a change of luck. So I think that is a great reading for Leo this week. And I'm going to go ahead and do the advice here for Leo, and then I'm going to move on to Virgo, the last sign. And when this posts, you guys will be able to see the whole thing in terms of what signs that were done. And I apologize, you guys, this was so long, but that's 12 signs, and I just wanted to make sure I did something for you guys this month. Something. Because, like I said, I've been missing in action. On a trip, on a vacation, out of town. It's been a lot going on. And, like I said, I kind of got sick there for a minute. And my energy just wasn't there. And I've had a whole lot to do. A whole lot. Okay. There we go. There's some advice there for Leo. So, you guys got the Chariot. That is overcoming the obstacles and the challenges, Leo. The advice of this card is that there's an important achievement coming up, and you need to have self-discipline and willpower. You may even receive some sort of public recognition as well. Ooh. And go like that right there. Okay, so Leo, you also need to take the lead here. You need to take the lead. step up to the plate. And of course you already know this because that's what an emperor does. They lead. They step up to the plate. They make the tough calls, the tough decisions. They also use their wisdom, their intelligence, and even if they can't, you know, and their experience, even if they're not sure, they seek wise counsel from others they do trust that are wise and smart as well. And, you know, they make decisions that affect everyone for the greater good of all. So not, you know, just how it affects them, but how it affects everyone in the scheme of things. You know, but that's being a leader, and you're being called to action to once again lead the way and do what's going to work out in a greater good of all, what's going to bring a peaceful solution, what's going to actually make things work, because there's a dove right there, okay? And Leos typically don't have a problem with doing that when they are empowered and being what a Leo is. A Leo has that kind of energy naturally, okay? So you're also needing to get creative, go back to the drawing board even, and come up with other solutions that will work, okay? Because you have invention here. Maybe you need to come up, and I feel like you need to come up with a unique creative approach to your situation here. Not just any old approach, but a unique creative approach, because that's what invention is all about. It's creating something unique and new, doing something that's never been done before, not going back to old ways or comfortable ways or doing things that the way they've been done before. No, you need to do something new. Do something new. So get creative about it, okay? In your approach or what it is that you feel you need to do here, okay? So take that advice, okay? That's the invention card. Because whatever you've been doing before ain't working, Leo. It's not working. Or maybe it's not working as well as you would like it to. Okay, so you guys got this card, and it says, not the right time. So something that's been going on here, maybe something that, you know, that you're anticipating, or something that, you know, you either desire to happen or you want to make. And I think it has a lot to do with making this move, to be honest with you. Making this move. And maybe it's not the right time yet, okay? So take your time and really figure things out before you make your move. You know, go back to the drawing board, I feel like, is why that invention card kept coming up. Go back to the drawing board and see what you can come up with before you make a move, because you're going to need to go about this through a whole new, unique approach. You can't go about this the way you've been going about it or the way you've gone about things before, okay? And it says also, invest in your spirit. So make sure that you are positive. You're positive in your spirit before you even make an approach, so that you're making a positive approach, so that you're not draining yourself and feeling negative and feeling like, I don't even want to be bothered with this, or this is too much, or it's no good. You know, don't go through with this while you're feeling drained in the situation and feeling like you're not even ready to do it yet. You know, invest in your spirit. Make sure you come to your conclusion or your decision or the move you want to make or whatever this is you're trying to do. Make sure you are feeling whole. Hi, Deshaun. Is that Deshaun? Yeah. I see there's some of you here in the room. Glad to see you guys. There's been a lot of people coming and going. Okay. And for the love life for Leo here, oh, that's way too many. That was way too many cards. I like it when Spirit pulls a card, but not that many cards. That's far too many. Just one card. One card. Yeah, and see, that's ridiculous. That's way too many cards, and I must be sleepy or tired. So I'm glad I'm about to be on the last one here. Leo, in regards to your love life, if this reading was relating to your love life in any form, resonating, then, you know, here's a card that can kind of help push forward with this. You got the separation card, okay? And it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe you guys need to take a little space, take a break or something. Allow yourselves to breathe. Okay, and I don't know why I feel like pulling another card in there. That falls out. And it says healing family issues, okay? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So somehow your parents influence the way you grew up, the way you were raised, or the examples you saw from your parents, and it had an effect on the way you handle your love life now. Okay, and if this is relating to anything else personal other than a love life, like I said, your upbringing and your parents, an example you saw, it's affecting you, and so that's another reason you need to go and investing your spirit and, you know, make sure that you come whole and positive before you go back to this drawing board and decide what move you're going to make, how you're going to do it, you know. Okay, so now I am shuffling for Virgo. I just did Leo. I'm shuffling for Virgo. And this is the final sign. I have done all the other signs. I did Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. I did Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and now I'm doing Virgo. Okay. So, yeah. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm sleepy and I'm tired. But I'm glad that I got this done, got it out the way. Okay. Interesting. Virgo, before I could finish pulling these cards for you, you guys you got the stepping out and taking a chance here, taking a risk, or just stepping out to do something different, or stepping out to take a chance. But be careful you don't fall over that cliff because you're not paying attention or looking and watching, whatever. With the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's caring, warm, nurturing, you know, in touch with their feelings and emotions and their psychic side and things like that. They may be intuitive. They may like to drink. They may be dramatic, you know, or not. But they are caring, sensitive, and warm and loving to others. So that popped out before I could even finish shuffling for you guys. I'm going to do one last shuffle for Virgo, and then I'll go ahead and pull cards. But I just wanted to make note of that because that was significant for those to pop out. So whoever that water sign is, or that person, those characteristics, you know, it could also be that it's their moon, rising, Venus, or Mars sign. It doesn't always have to be a sun sign, or they match those other characteristics. But you guys look like you're willing to take a risk or step out and take a chance with them. Okay. Virgo. And this can relate to jobs, career, love life, finances, your personal life, whatever, health. And it can relate to your sun sign, your rising, Venus, Mars signs as well, if you have Virgo or whatever in this, you know, placement of your chart. Okay, so Virgo. Focus this week here is some sort of relationship or some sort of partnership or some sort of offer where you realize you and someone else benefit from a situation. This also could be reconciliation or forgiveness. This could be a partnership as well, or a contract being made. Whatever the case it is, This is something going on, a friendship, whatever this is. This is the focus for you guys this week. And what may be affecting this is some sort of desire for joy, abundance, and happiness. For some of you, this could be about engagement or celebration or a desire for marriage or something, or some sort of victory or whatever. But what's hanging over the situation here, Virgo, is either you, okay? Thanks, Deshaun. I'm glad you're here in the chat. So, yeah, what's hanging over this reading for you, Virgo, is either this is you guys kind of coming into your own here, you know what I'm saying? Empower yourselves and just coming into your own and just really shining right now. Or this is another earth sign or someone with earth in the other placements of their birth chart, like their moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, or their sun sign. And this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you know. Or, and if it's not another earth sign, then it's somebody who comes off as being stable, someone who manages things well, they're organized, they may have, you know, money, they may have themselves together, you know what I'm saying? They could be down to earth, grounded, stable, insecure, someone who also could be a little stubborn, but like I said, earthy or grounded, nurturing. They could be a parent figure, or they could be someone who has kids, you know, and that's who's hanging over this situation. And I don't know why, but for some reason this stands out, that they're holding this coin, that they have something valuable to offer you, whoever they are. What's underlying the situation for you guys, Virgo, is that you guys are trying to stay on top of things. You're trying to hold your own, you know, and stay on top of the competition or whatever, but definitely staying on top of things, or at least you're trying to here. And over the last few, over the last few weeks here, or possibly even the last few months, you guys, you know, you desire, you at least were focused on what it is that you desired or getting your wish, okay? And in this present week, though, you guys are kind of like, you know, juggling or trying to balance things. You guys are probably either trying to juggle or balance your finances and make that work. Some of you could be juggling jobs and trying to, you know, make that work. Some of you could be juggling people. Others of you could just be, you know, juggling just situations, period, going on in your life, and have a lot going on that you're trying to really make work out or whatever. And possibly you could be distracted as well, you know, and missing some of your ships that are going right on by or coming in. So it's a lot that you guys are taking on right now. Now what you're concerned about is you guys as well this week. A lot of people are concerned about receiving something of some sort of value, whether it's valuable communication or a valuable offer. Could be some money you guys are concerned about. That's the thing that's really running this week. Now, the challenge you guys have is you want to get whatever it is that you want without having to fight or go through changes or hassles or whatever. But you may be seeing that there is some sort of hassle or going on, or you guys may be having to put up a fight or struggle or whatever for whatever this is that you just want to get without having to go through changes. The outside influence of your situation here is an air sign, which could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And either it's a sun sign that's an air sign there, or it's someone who has air in other placements of their chart, like their moon, their rising, Venus, or Mars. This also could be somebody who comes off as someone who thinks with their head over their heart. They are very rational. They like, you know, they might be wise, intelligent, very smart, especially book smart. They're not that in, like I said, they're not that in touch with their feelings and emotions or whatever. They may be very blunt, straightforward, tactless with their communication, but, you know, if it's not they could be stubborn too, but if it's not someone who matches those characteristics, then like I said, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody with that in their placements of the chart. This also could be about you focusing and cutting away what no longer serves you and your purpose here. You know, using wisdom and rationale to, you know, just cut away things that doesn't fit. But I'm going to pull 3 cards on that to get a little bit more clarity, okay, in regards to that. Because this is the outside influence of your situation, Virgo, this week. For September 26th going into October 3rd. And, oh, that's way too many cards popping for it. Shuffle it. I like when cards pop out, but not when too many pop out. Because that doesn't make sense. That's too many. It's probably a result of me being tired. You know. Alright. Last check on that. Okay, so, yeah. And this is funny. This card came back up. So it's funny. I could throw some cards back in the deck, because I felt like too many come out, and it will still come back up even after I shuffle. So that's how you know Spirit trying to tell you something. So in regards to, like I said, this person here, air sign, or the other characteristics that I mentioned, or you trying to be focused and rational and cut away what no longer serves you as your outside influence here, it's about the fact that things may have been rough, things may have been murky, things may have been, you know, difficult or complicated, but they're starting to smooth out, or you're hoping that they smooth out. Some of you could also be anticipating some travel or something. But, you know, feeling like you have been taken for granted, or taken, period, like hustled, hassled, cheated, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have actually cheated, you know, or whatever. But, you know, being taken for granted or taken advantage of, and you're really trying to hold on and hang on to what it is that you got and protect what you value here, whether it's your money or your assets, or some of you also could be not wanting to let go of this because it, you know, it really got to you, kind of thing, or just not wanting to let go of something that means something to you, or, you know, like I said, maybe you don't let your coins go either. But whatever the case is, relating to this person, or like I said, you try to stay focused. That's the outside influence of your situation. You guys kind of expect here that you're either going to start something new, whether it's a new job, a new career. You may be wanting a new opportunity. Or you may be, you know, expecting some money to come through. A lot of it. Or just money, period, to come through. Or some of you may be expecting something of value to come through. Others of you could just be expecting here that, you know, something of some value here. A new beginning. Because it's breaking up. Okay, I just paused here for a second because that reading was, the video was breaking up. So, like I said, some of you guys are expecting, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's related to your jobs, career, finances, love life, relationships, health, whatever it is, you're expecting a new fresh start, a new fresh beginning. It means a lot to you. It holds a lot of value. And this could be money some of you are expecting as well to receive. Or gain, you know, some of you could be expecting you have to give it, but I feel like it's more so you guys are expecting to gain it. The outcome you guys have is happiness. You guys got a happy ending here, okay? A happy outcome. For a very small portion of you, this could be a child, but this is, for the most part, it's your joy, your happiness. You gain something. You gain something, but you get happiness for sure, okay? So, gain some sunshine in your life. You got a good outcome. You got a good outcome there. So now I'm going to do the advice here real quick for Virgo. And then that's a wrap. That's a wrap. And let's see what advice. Okay, I'm going to go with that one because that just fell right out of there like that. Spirit speaking. So, Virgo, Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming into the chat and being here with me, you guys. So Virgo, you guys have the five of fire here. That's the five of wands. Like I said, there's a hassle. There's a hassle, or it could be feeling like it's possible that some of you guys may be feeling like you got people trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? People trying to pick fights with you. Oh gosh, hold on. Okay, yeah. I had to write out that bad connection, but you guys got the five of fire here. You guys could be like trying to hold your own and be on the defense here. And maybe it could be there was some hassles or somebody trying to get at you guys and you're on the defense here. Fights, pettiness, quarrels. Or like I said, you guys really having to really fight for what it is that you have, fight for what it is that you want. Like I said, maybe somebody could be trying to really get at you guys, you know what I'm saying? But the advice of this card here, the indication is you have competing goals. There may be some bothersome details and conflict with others, okay? So that's what that card is indicating for your situation. And yeah, you guys have some sort of deceit going on in this situation. Okay, somebody's wearing a mask, and you may have quite a few people around you wearing a mask, if not just one person, maybe many of them. But you got guardian angels here that's going to make you aware of this if you aren't already aware, and that's going to point this out to you, okay? Just be aware that somebody may not be showing their true colors and who they are to you guys, okay? You also have, sorry about all that noise. You guys also have the physical body card here. You also have the physical body card here. Okay, so this is you guys needing to, I think some of you guys need to take a break and like focus on regaining your physical strength from wearing yourselves out, from doing so much. That also could be regaining your mental strength as well, because your mental health affects your physical health as well. But you guys also could be needing to, just like I said, rebalance out yourselves, take a little break, take a real rest, and do something that you enjoy, because it affects everything in the scheme of things, okay? In regards to your situation. You guys also need to have some sort of trust, but I feel like this is more about having trust in yourselves and what you're picking up, in your situation, and have trust in a higher power that is looking out for you. Have trust and confidence that something positive as well will happen for you as well, okay? That good things will come to you. Now, the other cards that you guys have for advice is to accept love. To accept love. Don't, close yourself off from it. Be open to accepting it and receiving it. And I feel like that goes beyond just like love itself. I feel like there's other, there's offers to be given to you if you're willing to receive them. So, but you can only receive them if you're open to it and you're willing to, accept what others have to offer to you and other opportunities have to offer you guys as well. You guys also have talk to God, okay? So take some time out, pray, meditate, be at peace, and, talk with the Creator, whoever, and meditate, and you'll kind of hear what it is that you need to hear. You'll gain what it is you need to gain. in terms of clarity and where to go next, what to do next, how to handle things, how to manage things. Because sometimes we can't do it all on our own. And sometimes we need to seek guidance outside of ourselves. And in regards to those of you who are concerned about your love life, if this reading resonated with your love life in any form, you got new love here. You got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I feel like this could be a new person that could, you know, have stirred romantic feelings for you guys. But I also feel like it could also be the same person who you just regained a refresher and new feelings for. Like seeing them in a whole new light. But it could be somebody else, just new, period, okay? So you guys, that concludes the Virgo reading. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, please visit my website at prettytarot.com or check the description when this video posts. You can also get more information looking at the comments. And I appreciate you guys that have been here, those coming, going out of the chat. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I will put October videos up, and I'll do it in a timely manner. I won't be going incognito or just MIA like that. And thank you guys that have book readings with me. And I did lower my prices because some of you, you know, expressed to me that you wanted to book a reading, but the prices were a little too steep. So I appreciate you guys. And so, you know, it's like I took the prices down for now for you guys that do want to book a reading so that you have the opportunity to do so. Uh-oh, that's breaking up too. Oh, okay, it's back. I was trying to ride out the bad connection, but I love you guys. Thanks for your support and appreciation. I did all the signs, literally all 12 of them. If you guys can timestamp, I really appreciate you guys so much. And I think what I'm going to do for October is I may do some love life readings, maybe job and career readings, you know. But what I'm going to do, they might be shorter. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do, but I kind of feel like I want to do some bonus readings or something for you guys coming up. Okay, so love you all. Peace. Thank you so much.